is waiting. He's in. Welcome to CKSK, the Chad Kubanoff Studio Kitchen. I'm Chad Kubanoff, and this is my studio kitchen. You never would have guessed it, but it's true. Today, we are showing you soup that I really like. It's not really traditional, although I don't know if I could claim it because it's pretty much a very, very simple process, but it's delicious. So a couple months back, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, I just made this just kind of off the cuff. I was craving something simple. It turned out amazing. I loved it. I really think it's something that is very soulful and very flexible. So I'm calling this the Magic One Pot Chicken Soup because it's amazing and it can go in any direction you want to possibly take it towards the end. We're going to get it started. Before we get this chicken soup started, we are going to make some rice because rice is life and I love rice. Okay, I got a rice cooker, of course. I got some rice, of course. Is this enough rice? Probably. So of course we're going to wash our rice. When are you coming out with a cookbook? You know what? I had a lot of thoughts yesterday. I got some news coming up. I don't want to talk about it right now, but it's coming towards the forefront of my brain, where before it was never. It's starting to get up there now. So relatively soon. Not soon. I don't want to say soon, but it's in the process. Okay, by the way, we are live on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. All the platforms, wherever you're watching, we are there. Very exciting. TikTok, that's your camera. Everybody else, that's your camera. And TikTok, I'll try to make sure I move you around and give you some good shots today. We got Zabra showing some love. Thank you so much. Fred's mom is in the chat. I'm counting down the days until Fred and Lily get here. I'm so pumped. I'm sure they're very pumped. I'm a little upset to lose Freddie and his family for a couple weeks, but we'll get through it. I'm gonna wash the rice first. And this rice is a mixture of regular long grain rice and just a little bit of sticky rice, because that's kind of my wife's jam. She mixes it. So it's probably like 10% sticky rice. And I do like it. I think it's a cool texture. So I'm into it. It does make it adds a little bit more of a stickiness, a little bit more of a starch to it. But for now, we're just gonna wash this a few times until the starch runs clean. Tang, I think you're gonna love this soup today. By the way, we got Tang on the camera. Our favorite producer. Our favorite patient zero. But I think you're gonna really like this. I think you're gonna like it a lot.
Is that traditional Vietnamese?
No, it's not traditional Vietnamese. But I think I'm gonna call this like the magic one pot, every Asian is happy soup. No matter where you're from, I think every Asian culture is gonna like this, and probably, honestly, every culture is gonna like this. As long as you eat chicken.
Chicken soup?
Chicken soup.
And cooking with rice?
Cook it with rice.
Okay.
I really could sell this on the streets here. I think this will crush. And one of the things that makes it so great is how simple it is and how flexible it is, so it kind of can please every palate. If I sold this on the street, you would have a choice. You would either choose rice or noodle when you get it.
Okay.
So it would go either way. And I do have some noodle. I bought some noodle. So whoever's eating today, this is definitely going to be for the family. Maybe Freddie will stop in. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe Michael will stop in. I doubt it, but maybe Freddie will. And so when you order this, you would get the option of rice or noodle. I'm a rice guy. For this, I like rice. So let's get our rice made. Okay. I'm a Chad Kubanoff LARP. That's funny. All right. Rice in the pot. Make sure we get all of it. Don't waste it. And it's a little hard to accurately tell you how much water to put in your rice. There's definitely eyeball measurements, of course. My wife will just look at it. She just goes like this, and then she goes, "Oh, looks good." Okay, but she's on point though. I can't talk trash on her. She's right there. But you can do the finger method, you can do the palm method. But the problem I have, or the thing that kind of slows down my immediate description of how to cook it, is just your cooking vessel matters. Some of these rice cookers that are really good, they hold in the steam, so they require less water. Some of the other rice cookers, more steam gets out, so they require more water in the pot. So there's just there's variables about how tight your rice cooker is, or if you're using an Instapot, even less water. This is a really good rice cooker, so I do use less water than I typically would use for a cheaper rice cooker I had in the past. But this is definitely not a 2-to-1 for me. And also, you know what? I never thought about it until this moment right now. But probably my wife's inclusion of the sticky rice changes the amount of water too, reduces the amount of water needed. So I'm gonna go a little bit more. We just barely cover it, and that seems to work out the best for us. And I'm putting my whole palm in here, which is a really hard shot to get, unless you're overhead. Boom. It's really kind of just going up to the beginning of my knuckle. Barely covering the rice right up to the beginning of my knuckle as I put my whole palm in the pot. And that seems to be a good place for us. So that's it. Rice cooker in, no problem. I'm going to get this rice started, and then I'm going to get to all your chat, guys. I appreciate all the chat flowing already. What was I going to say? Something. Back to camera cut to me, Tang. There it is. What was I going to say about the rice? Oh, and even if you slightly undercook it or slightly overcook it, you can still correct it towards the end of the process. If it's a little bit mushy, you can open the lid, let steam out. If it's a little bit under, you can add a few drops of water and cook it again. It'll work. All right, let's get this rice started, because the worst thing in the world is when you don't hit the start button on your rice. That is a disaster. I've done it before. My wife has done it before, and there's nothing worse than you being ready to eat and you got another 40 minutes to wait for your rice, but we're good to go. It's cooking. Okay, before we move forward, my favorite cook, by the way, thank you, T.Y. How'd the English breakfast turn out? It was badass. I really liked it. I thought I did a good job handling that. I was a little underwhelmed with Heinz beans, I gotta be honest. I thought they were a little bit on the weak side, but it was cool to try for the first time. One pot chicken soup, everybody knows the rules, heard that. What's up from St. Louis? What's up, Asian Cowboy? Tier 1 sub, thank you, Tren. Let me get some ice. Let me get a drink. I was thinking of Cyber Daddy this morning, so I'm rocking a vanilla Coke. I brought one down here somewhere. There it is. This is Cyber Daddy's go-to drink, so I'm feeling good today. Let's go for it. Chef, this is the point you add a pic in pic so Fred can zoom in while he's in America. He's not in the States yet, but that would be fun. That would be fun, and we'll make that happen. We'll figure out how we do a call-in show and have Freddie in there. That'd be fun. Hey, Chad Kubanoff, name 3 anime characters that are girls. I might fail this test. Let me think. Sailor Moon. Huh. That's it. Do I have anybody else? I don't really watch anime. Although I like One Piece. Can I think of that girl's name? No. Ghost in the Shell. I failed the test. You got any cheap dinner ideas for college students? This is it. Right here. This is the one. This is the one. And, oh, sorry. This is the idea for, Tang wants me to look at that camera. I'm sorry, TikTok. I'll look at you too, but I got to get the YouTube clips there. Yeah, this is the dinner you need to make for a cheap college student. And you can either score a boy or a girl with this dinner, or maybe multiple, because you can feed a lot of people easily with this. So we'll get into it. Let me just get my drink. I got something in my throat, bro. Does Chad even know any anime characters? Any I do better than just female characters, but even any, I don't know many. I kind of got left out of the anime scene. I never jumped in deep to it. And now I don't want to jump in. I don't have time. It's too many episodes. All this stuff is too many episodes. I think I maybe older anime I might know, but all the new stuff I have no idea. Do you ever make broken rice? Absolutely, we do. And actually, typically now, I will make it sometimes. Sometimes we'll just eat broken rice just to have it. But usually like a real broken rice plate, like a true kamtam, That'll be something my wife cooks for dinner every once in a while. And she does a good job. It's quite tasty. Can we lower the music volume? Heard that. Need more CKSK edited live streams. I love them. Big Al, I do as well. They just take time for them to be that beautiful. They take some time. I have so many rice questions. Do you rinse rice with unfiltered tap water? Yes. But I would rinse it with filter too, no problem. I only quickly rinse once or twice. Is that enough? Do you get sticky rice in the store? Once or twice is enough. At the very basics of just washing off any impurities, once or twice is fine. But it can be good to wash off all the starch depending on what you're trying to do. Do I get sticky rice in the store? Yes. Although here we do have like just rice shops that just sell rice, so we can buy it there too. Corny as F. Heard that, Andrew? Oh, maybe Huntrix is I don't know what Huntrix is. Maybe that's an anime. Andrew Hampson? Why? Is this a previous character? Andrew Hampson, do we know him from the past? I feel like Tang may have banned Andrew Hampson before. But Andrew, I got no hate, all love, dude. You can hate as much as you want. JD turned the British breakfast bun me into an Alenia table served dessert. That is correct. That was so funny. Think of a planet, add sailor to it, boom, you got an anime girl. There's no June Sailor, Jupiter Sailor, it's just Sailor Moon, right? Sailor Jupiter, is that a thing? Chad, what are you making today? No, we're gonna make a special chicken soup I love so much. Okay, Michael is now in officially District 1 at his new house, his new shop, his new business, his new life has officially started in District 1 right off of Boyvian Street. It's a very cool location. I saw it 3 days ago. I think it's super exciting. So I got to get that young man in here to tell you about what he's doing now in his whole new life. It's so great. All this stuff, the games and the movies, books, I bought my kids through the years. I can't name many anime characters. Heard that. Say hi, Veronica, please. Bicycle. Hello, Veronica. Great to see you. I hope you're enjoying your day. All right, let's get started. My throat's weird right now, that's all. But we're ready. All right, one pot. I don't know what caused me to make this one day, but after I made it, I was like, this is the best. I got a pot. I got chicken legs. Cheap chicken legs. The cheapest you're gonna get. That's why this is the college broke boy dinner, broke girl dinner. You're gonna judge this, how many people you're trying to serve. I would say anywhere from 1 to 3 chicken legs per person. He wants me to he doesn't like my towel. Dude, every chef loves towels. Every cook loves towels. All we want is towels, and this guy hates towels. All he wants to do is say, move your towel. I'm like, fine. Make it hard for me to cook, bro. Anyway, I would say 1 to 3 chicken legs per person. You make that judgment call. To me, I'm a 2 leg, maybe even a 3 leg if I'm feeling it. But my kids, maybe 1 or 2, whatever. I bought a lot of chicken. We'll see who's eating it. We'll split it up. I washed these already. You don't have to. I'm not some freaking crazy, I don't want to say crazy person, but I'm not on the bandwagon that chicken has to be washed. That doesn't make sense to me. But you can. Once we get the chicken legs, however many you want, we're going to cover with water. Bring it over here. TikTok, I'll take you along. All right, don't worry. I'm going to bring you around. I'm going to give you an active stream today. All right, water. Cover it. How much? I don't know. Cover it up. I just don't want to show through water too hard and then have it be splashing everywhere, and then I got chicken juices, so take my time. All right, now we can turn it on for real. Right about there seems good. So you can see it's fully covered. That's all I'm really looking for. And obviously, I don't know if it's obvious or not, but the less water you put in, the stronger your broth is going to taste, so that's a good plus. But the less water you put in, the less soup you have at the end of the day. So you got to make that judgment. Oh, yes. So the less water you put in, the stronger the soup will be, but the less water you put in, the less soup you'll have. So you kind of have to make that judgment. Maybe your family doesn't love eating the soup. Maybe you really like having a lot of soup. And this is the kind of meal that I usually make a lot of chicken because I want to have leftovers. So I do want to have a decent amount of water so we have enough for the next day. But yeah, that looks good to me. Covered there. We'll bring this to a boil. I'm turning this as hot as I can right now. I want it to boil fast and hot and heavy. And then we'll skim it out and clean it a little bit. Sammy D's excited. Hello, Chad. Hello, Sammy D. What's up? Oh, what's up? Oh, this is one of the first dishes I've decided that I want to sell on the street. That doesn't mean I'm going to sell it on the street. That just means I think it'll be a successful dish if I sell this. And I think it would be a positive thing to do because I think many people will love this and it will be very satisfying to their soul and get them through the day. So this one is like very, as a chef, of course I got a high ego about food. This one's very non-ego. This is so simple, but so satisfying, and I believe this will bring joy to a lot of people every day. So there's part of me that, like, as I get older, would be satisfied to produce this for just a large amount of people. And it's a very affordable dish, too. I like that part as well. It's just chicken legs.
Is it gonna be the your version of Vietnamese soup
Is it my version of Vietnamese soup?
that you always wanted to make?
I can't say that. I think this is a version of soup that is incredibly flexible, will fit in Vietnamese cuisine, but could also fit in Chinese cuisine or Korean cuisine easily. And with a few tweaks, could really fit in any cuisine. And once we get to that stage, like the beginning part of this process is the same no matter what cuisine we're trying to cook it for. But at the very end, when we get to that point, I'll show you and I'll give you some examples of how we can go anywhere with this dish. We can keep it super simple and straightforward, or we can easily add one or two things and make it Korean, make it Chinese, make it Viet, make it Thai, make it whatever. And that's why I really think this is really cool. Always deserves a thumb up and a like. Thank you. Throw those thumbs ups and likes for me. Help me out if you're watching, if you enjoy it. Do you like Boy Vien Street? Oh, by the way, TikTok. As I'm reading these comments, they are getting highlighted for everybody else. You are not getting them highlighted, but I'll try to verbally repeat them so you can understand what we're talking about. But do I like Boy Vien Street? Not really. Boy Vien Street is like the red light district of Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon. No, it's not my jam. But it's a good place for business. If you're trying to operate a business, it's a good thing. Hopefully he still has his sweet kitty. He does, absolutely. Bun Mi is loving the new house. His new spot's got a staircase so Bun Mi can run up and down, and there's lizards, so she's very excited.
Not right now, though.
Huh?
Not right now, though, because a lot of business closed on Bui Vien Street.
Oh, he's... What do you mean? It's not good to be on Boy Vien Street right now?
Yeah.
I mean,
rent is expensive.
Yeah, rent's expensive, but Michael's rent is very good. Michael's business is going to work. Being directly on Boy Vien Street is the #1 street, so it's extremely expensive rent. It also sucks, honestly. It's like super loud. It's not it's not enjoyable to sit around there. But Michael's like next to Boy Vien, so he's right off an alleyway, so it's a very different vibe for him. It's cool.
But the lifestyle there.
Lifestyle's rough. The lifestyle of Boy Vien is not for the family, definitely not. For a single young male, okay. Or for a young male in a beautiful committed relationship, okay. But it's definitely high energy at all times. And I don't know what to say there. Yes, there's a lot of negative behavior that you can get caught up in. But Michael's a strong-willed person. He will not go that direction.
Personally for you, though.
Huh?
How about personally for you?
Personally for me, what?
You enjoy
Do I enjoy the lifestyle of Boy Vien Street?
the atmosphere there?
No, I do not enjoy the lifestyle of Boy Vien Street or the atmosphere of Boy Vien Street. I enjoy it for 20 minutes to walk down the street with somebody who's here for the first time, but that's it. I think Boy Vien Street used to be much better in Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon probably a decade ago. It was the businesses were smaller, it was less loud, and each kind of bar had its own vibe. And now like 6 bars become one giant bar, and they just have like girls on poles dancing, and they're all kind of the same. They don't there's no uniqueness about them anymore. They're just loud, black sofas, and then a girl or a guy on a pole. And it's just, I don't know, it's not very exciting to me.
Yeah.
Overly loud.
I agree.
I agree. Tang, the great food photographer that hates chefs. Absolutely. Why does the water pulsate? This is the pump. We have our own pump there. If your wife, wait, where's it gone? I've lost it. There we go. If your wife loves this, going to make this soup for Ngop when she comes in, so I'll be watching this on repeat. Yes, Ngop will love this. Ngop will love this, absolutely. And I'm sure on the days where she's kind of missing Vietnam, this would be a good thing to cook for her. I love this. It's bright and zoomed in, more than the dark nightclub look months ago. Thank you, JoJo. We are getting better. New studio, new lighting, we're working on it. Damn, you only use the chicken legs for the soup? Exactly. Yeah, that's why this soup is top tier. Budget friendly, cooking for anybody. This is a real meal you can make at home for 20 people if you needed to, or 10 or 6 or 4, whatever you need to do. It's easy and affordable. Love the content. Thank you so much, Thomas. I wanted to give you a special shout out to Tang for putting in great work in the CKSK short form videos of the live streams. They're extremely well edited and have great production value. Cheers. Muchas gracias. Oh, Tang has given himself his own bell. My goodness. This is what I love about the channel. You get so techniques you can translate multiple cuisines. Yes. I love to hear that. And for me, it's like cooking should never lock you into one particular cuisine. Every technique opens the door to new ideas, new things, new ingredients open the doors to new combinations. Like, it's all about blending. That's the whole point. Okay. It's Bitcoin Pizza Day, is it? I didn't know that came in. What's the best fermented food that you like? John Boat. Let me think about that. The best fermented food that I like might be right now yuachua, which is a pickled Chinese mustard leaf. I really like that. I think that's so good. It's a pickle, but it's a fermented pickle. It's kind of similar to sauerkraut, but not made with cabbage, made with Chinese mustard leaf. Similar process, a little bit of salt water, fermented out in room temperature. Delicious, really good with fatty foods, really good with pork. I really like that a lot. Fish sauce, probably my number one. I think fish sauce is the best. I mean, I think fish sauce is, maybe people don't realize that's fermented, but it is, that's my number one. That's my favorite fermented food there is, absolutely.
Top 3 fermented foods.
Top 3 fermented foods. Tang is over here like, here's a clip.
I'm farming clips right now.
Good, farm your clips. My 3 favorite fermented foods of all time. Fish sauce number 1. Let me think, this is a hard one. I do like yuachua a lot. I like Chinese mustard leaf a lot. So I think that's up there. Is that better than kimchi?
Vietnamese.
Oh, only Vietnamese? Oh, my top 3 favorite Vietnamese fermented foods. Oh, Tang has narrowed the category down. Okay, fine. Number 1, fish sauce, absolutely. Number 2, yuachua. I will take that for sure. The pickled Chinese mustard leaf or Vietnamese mustard leaf. Top tier. Love it. So good with pork. So good with fried stuff. 3rd, fermented food. Do I put shrimp paste up there? Right now, this is a new one for me. I'd never really appreciated before, but I really like gafao. But I like it with tom chua. I like this fermented tiny little eggplant. It's about as big as a grape, white, cut in half, and then it's fermented with shrimp. I love this style. I didn't appreciate it much before, but now, even just rice and tom chua, rice and gafao tom chua. I love it.
Okay. Pick between fermented pork, nem chua, and the nem thing. Which one do you choose?
Do I prefer nem chua or what?
Nem thing.
Nem thin?
The fermented pork ear with the toasted rice.
Oh, definitely nem chua. Nem chua is a fermented sausage, a sour pink fermented sausage. Usually has a lot of pork skin inside, available throughout the whole country of Vietnam, and it's different in every region. But I like that a lot. At first, I did not like that at all. I thought it was a very weird food item. I did not appreciate the texture, but now I think it's badass. I love it. I try not to eat it too much. I try to eat all these cold cuts, but I really like that dish. Okay, we're still waiting for our chicken to boil. I want to get this boiled and strained before we start adding any aromatics. So I do have some stuff I want to add to flavor it, but we're going to wait a second. You look perfect. Wow. Lighting, perfect for me. Well, thank you, Annette. I like you. Fermented black beans. Actually, you know what? We went to a spot yesterday. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek on a video coming up. We went to a spot called Walk of Love in District 7, Phu My Hung. Top tier. Super excellent food. Really, like, super good. And they do it's kind of a fusion restaurant. Hong Kong, Taiwanese, and Korean. And they serve that black noodle soup. Black noodle jjajangmyeon, right? I believe that's what it's called. Jjajangmyeon, and then and they serve the sweet and sour pork, the Korean style, with the onions and the black bean sauce. Yo, banging. That was amazing yesterday. Amazing. And that black bean sauce, I loved it. Really cool.
This one?
What's up? That's the spot. That's the spot. We didn't try the jajangmyeon, but we had the meat guy, the spicy ramen with the seafood, which I don't usually love. This place is the best I've ever had. Amazing. Service was great. The sweet and sour pork, amazing. I love the way they cut it. It's really good. I highly, highly recommend it. Not overly pricey. Great spot for a dinner. Go. Definitely try this. Video will come out very soon. Chicken soup in all its many forms is one of the greatest dishes ever. Scalable, affordable, and other than vegetarians, loved by everyone. I agree. And currently, this is my favorite style. If I want chicken soup right now, this is what I'm craving. This is the thing that's going to feed my soul. This style, what I'm doing right now. Chef, you would be proud of me. I made pickled onions. Way to go, Dark Knight. I'm sure they made your food more delicious. Oh, OG Crypto Daniel understands about those little eggplants. They are tasty. Sanctuary Play, you should make this, man. I was talking to my mom while watching the American Breakfast Bun Me video and noticed that you had more fun. Wait a minute. I noticed you had more fun doing live streams without the pop-up. Yes, pop-up was extraordinarily difficult. I was trying to figure out how to do this. You know, that whole pop-up. Tang was stressed out the whole time. You can notice by his fart sound that he just dropped right there. The pop-ups were extraordinarily difficult to try to make a live stream. And what I realized is what I originally wanted to do with those pop-ups, it's just not feasible with the current setup I have, with the current budget we have for the show. I really need a team of 6 people to pull, production-wise, to pull it off. We need all the audio engineering, so we need to have someone doing miking everybody up, all the lighting. We're gonna need multiple cameras. So maybe in a couple of years we'll grow into that show eventually, but it just wasn't feasible for what we're doing. So in the future, when we're doing pop-ups, which we will be bringing back, the way that I'm gonna do them is I'm gonna be cooking for the guests in this room. My intention will be for the guests in the room. I'm going to have the live stream going on, but it's going to be more of a fly on the wall kind of experience. I'm still going to have some cameras. I'm still going to be switching the whole time, but I'm not going to be talking directly to you at home. I'm going to be talking to the guests in the room. So you can kind of hopefully, if you enjoy it, I mean, if you don't want to watch it, that's perfectly fine with me, but if you enjoy it, hopefully you're going to get a feeling of like sitting with us. And really for me, it's about documenting what I'm cooking. But I'm not going to try to be like really trying to make a show, because it's not feasible for me to do it that way. Okay, chicken's almost boiling. We can see the foam is starting to come up on the chicken. So that's good. That's all of our scum. That's what we're going to be skimming off in a few seconds. So we can even start doing that. With a container of some kind. Let's use our dirty chicken container. Tang hates you TikTokers. Give me that thing. How about over here? Is that acceptable to you? Tang, we need to keep them entertained. Okay, here we go. So all I'm trying to do right now, probably the first 10 minutes of this process as the water gets hot enough, is just skim off this foam that's coming. Just trying to remove these impurities. Very simple, no big deal. If you want, you can move the burner off a little bit, you can move the burner away from the center of the stove, which will help push the impurities to one side as you're doing it. Just make it a little easier to strain for you. But as this comes to the boil, we'll see the blood start to come out of the chicken and coagulate, and we're going to skim all that off. It's just starting. It's going to take a couple more minutes to do that. In the meantime, I'll clean my mushrooms while I'm doing this. Okay. You do not have to do this. The whole point of this soup is it's super, super, super flexible. There's really no wrong way to do it. As long as you're starting with water and chicken, you're going to be okay. I did put mushrooms inside the first time I did it, and I'm going to do that again purely for the health benefit. I think shiitakes have a lot of vitamins and nutrients, so I'm going to put them in. because this is typically the kind of thing I'm gonna make when I'm really trying to replenish myself or trying to feed the family's soul. You're having a bad day, you're not feeling so well, this is the jam always. So shiitake mushrooms are going in for me. Other options you can include, if you're not into the shiitake and you're still just looking for a little boost on the health, maybe a little piece of pumpkin. You can take some pumpkin, cut it up and, oh, I found a carrot. Oh, I have a carrot. We'll put a carrot in too. You can put a little pumpkin in and cut it in cubes and then kind of just have that break down and blend, kind of almost naturally blend into the soup. You can do the same thing with a sweet potato. At this point, I would be thinking about, hey, what are the healthy things that I like that I can throw in here? And so for me today, and usually my standard would be ginger and shiitake mushrooms. Those would be my normal things I'd add to this. Okay. So I just pulled the stems off the shiitakes. You saw that. These have been washed already. And that's it. I'm not even going to cut them. Just in case we get a Cyber Daddy appearance, he's not a mushroom man, so we'll keep them out of his bowl. Chad, you said Vumtao with Michael. Michael! He rode his bicycle to Vumtao from here. He don't need me, man. That guy's crazy. He did a 3-hour bike ride to Vumtao and then turned around and came back. So I think he's actually been there more than I have at this point. I think he did. I think he's been there 3 times now. But I need to. We need to go to Vumtao. We haven't been there in many years, and I wouldn't mind eating some bangkok. That would be good.
Address the one pot challenge.
The one pot challenge. What would you like me to address? This is the one pot challenge. It's not a challenge. There's no challenge here. This is the one pot secret soulful chicken soup that will save your life.
Is it considered dorm room?
It's considered what?
Dorm room student meal.
This is a dorm room soup for sure. This is something you can easily make this in any kitchen as long as you got a source of heat, which could be just a hot plate. So this is absolutely in the dorm room. It might steam out your dorm room though. Maybe I'd put a lid on top as I was cooking it. Hey, I really like the thing from the last video or two where Tang has a microphone and can participate more in the show. He just needs a camera. Make it a back and forth like the bald guy on Letterman. Yes.
It's hard to switch on.
We tried to do that. Hard to switch.
Okay, yeah, because
The mics or the camera?
it's overload my brain a little bit.
Yeah. There's Tang's running around. He's running around. He's got a lot of things he's trying to deal with, and then he's always trying to what's it called when you're just like fixing stuff in the moment? He's always trying to
Tweaking?
not tweak. I forget. Oh God, every once in a while when we're doing the stream, my brain's just off. What's that word? Not like a panic mode where he's running around trying to fix the issues as they pop up. Anyway, let's keep skimming the chicken. Getting all this foam off. Now I can see this water starting to get hotter because I can see the fat, the natural fat rising to the surface. So the fat is starting to break down from the skin and from inside the meat, which is always a good sign. Chicken fat is the best. I think everybody knows that. Although pork fat, beef fat, and lamb fat are pretty damn good. And duck fat too, pretty damn good. Is there gonna be a vid for that spot? Yes. We just went there last night, it was amazing. Really amazing. Oh, this guy actually likes Korean food. I like it, yeah, I like it. What do I top? And honestly, the spicy ramen with seafood, or mikai haisan, I just think that's always okay. I really just think it's okay. But last night, this spot was the best. Really good. Had their mala noodles at Waka Blah, pretty good, but wanted more numbing. I didn't try the mala yet. I didn't try the mala. Cayman, I didn't know you were over here. I didn't know you lived in D7. But yeah, I didn't try any mala there because we had the kids with us. So the only spicy dish we got was the noodles, and everything else we got was not spicy, but everything else we had was amazing. I'm a little bummed to hear that the mala wasn't numbing enough, because when I want mala is Szechuan style, or Szechuan peppercorn. When I want mala, I want my face blown off with mala flavor and numbing. God, when I want it, which is often, I crave it and I want to feel that numb. Okay, we're gonna keep skimming. You don't have to be watching this as much as I am skimming all the time. It's gonna give you a better result, but if you walk away for 10 minutes and just come back and skim, that's fine too, don't worry about it.
What happens if I don't skim?
If you don't skim at all, your broth is going to be cloudier. Some people will tell you the flavor will change. I don't really think the flavor is going to change much. I just think it's going to look nicer if you skim. If you don't have the time, don't worry about it. It'll be okay. But I want to make it nice. That's my natural instinct. You know, like if you don't skim it, as you serve it, there might be like little particulates in the soup. And maybe for some people, they'll find that unattractive. Love Korean food, heard that. It would be interesting to see how you adjust to host different in-person guests. I agree. And I've been thinking about, you know, Tang's time is valuable, and he's a highly skilled young man. So I've been trying to figure out what, I want to make one cool show with Tang a week. I don't know what it is, but I'm thinking about it. I really want it to be a dating show, but I don't know how to do it yet. I don't know how we pull this off. I want to have a female, well, I don't care about the gender, whatever, but I want to have a love interest and two people going after the love interest somehow. Or the love interest is cooking and trying to win the heart. I don't know how to do it, but I just think that would be fun.
Has to be a cooking show?
It has to be food related. Or maybe I'm cooking for the people, and then we have like a questionnaire, like a love question, and I'm cooking for them, and but then that's gonna be weird how they're eating and talking.
I've been watching a lot of like dating shows like that.
You're gonna be watching a lot of dating shows.
Like right now, it's just like one guy and 7 girls and something like that.
Yeah, that kind of thing. But no, that's too much. That's too much. I want the love interest, and then 2 to 3 who are trying to win the heart or trying to win. I don't know, but for, you know, it's easy to say, hey, let's do this kind of show, but when we're talking after we're streaming and stuff, it's like, how do we really pull it off in a functional way? And how do we, the problem with that kind of stuff too is you need new guests every single week. So we have to have enough demand to fill the spots every week. So I'm thinking through it. If you guys have ideas for shows, but we want to make like one cool show.
Something like this.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's popping up in my feed too. I'm not exactly like that. And this kind of stuff, I hate it now because it's not real. These are all just streamers and OF girls who just want to just boost their stuff. It's not like they're really looking for love. They're just trying to be on this episode and go to the next one.
Oh, it's a reality TV show. So.
Yeah, the most recent video that came up on the CKSK YouTube channel with Michael when I cooked him a banh mi, I really liked the vibe. I thought Michael was good on camera, so like, I want to make a show where there's not just me in it. I want to be the host of a show and have people in here, but I don't know what to do yet. So if you got ideas, throw them out. We'll think about it, and then we got to think about how do we pull it off with the situation we got. All right, so chicken's still boiling. I'm not going to do anything yet. I'm just going to let it keep going. We'll keep skimming. The ginger I've washed already. I'm cutting it super big. We're just trying to get the flavor. That's it. So this is my standard. I'm going to show you how I would do this in the most basic way that I'm craving. But if you were doing this at home, you could easily add some lemongrass into here if that was kind of your jam, or some ginseng, if you want to do some ginseng, galangal, any sort of health. I would just think about what's healthy stuff that I like and put it in there. Let me get a carrot though. I do have a carrot. And besides for like the healthy, what do I have that's healthy? It could also be, what do I have that I need to get rid of? What do I have that's about to go bad? I have one carrot. My daughter will love it, so we'll throw it in there. I even have a tomato. I could throw that in there right now, but I'm not going to. But that would work, no problem. Maybe the only thing I would just be aware of, if you just start using up stuff you have as leftovers just to get rid of it, just be aware of the cooking time of it. If it's a zucchini, I'm going to add it at the very end. If it's a carrot or something that can handle long cooking, I can add it in the beginning. But definitely, I wouldn't be throwing in zucchini or spinach or something really early on in the process and overcooking it. The pop-up is a paid experience? Yes, absolutely. The pop-up is a paid experience. You don't need to talk to the chat in stream during it. It's kind of weird. Anyways, yeah, I'm not going to anymore. I had a vision for how I wanted it, but it just wasn't possible in my current setup. I think the pop-up should not be streamed, recorded and edited later so you can enjoy the experience. And the problem is the recorded and edited later, it doesn't make a good video. If I'm not talking to the camera, it doesn't make a good video. It just kind of clips. So really, it's just going to be, It's going to be streamed. You're going to see a lot of overhead shots, food shots. You're not going to see the guests. I'm not going to show the guests in that. You might see a Y behind them, but you're not going to see the guest face. The guests are not going to be mic'd up. It's really going to be me just talking about the food and some like wide angle shots and then overhead shots. That's going to be the idea. The goal of the pop-up is to feed the people that are in the room, and the streaming is the secondary. It's not going to be the focus, where before the focus was the streaming and making a YouTube video. No, the pop-up's a paid experience. I'm already getting paid, so I'm fine. You know, if the video doesn't hit, that's okay to me. I already got paid to do it, and that's going to be the vibe. Okay. Oh man, lion's mane with a little butter is good on a pan. I haven't had a lion's mane mushroom in a long time. They are good. How limiting would it be to do a food tour with the limit of not being able to eat pork? It depends on the food tour you're going on. If you're going with me, I can make it happen because I'm flexible. You know, I can... Pork is a challenge, but we can definitely get around it. If you're going on another food tour, I think it's going to be difficult. Because every other food tour, they're going to have a specific plan, and they got to cater towards the group that's with them, because I assume it's not a private tour. It becomes challenging. With me, I can do it. It is still challenging, though. Pork is prevalent here. And it's not always so obvious where the pork is. Even like a fish soup or a seafood soup might have pork inside. So it can be a little hard to navigate that. Okay, the broth is getting clearer. There's less and less foam happening around here. I can see the fat coming out on the surface. If I really wanted to, I could take more time and continue to skim this. I'm going to do kind of one final skim on here, and we'll call it a day. Again, this is not something this is not like fine dining 5-star Michelin. We're trying to make a delicious meal that's going to satisfy everyone that eats it in a quick, affordable way. So at some point, we just got to call it with the skimming. Maybe I'll get my little strainer out. If you have a spider or a little strainer, you could use that as well. And that kind of will make it easier to get some of the floating particles and not just the foam. But I think I'm pretty satisfied with what we're looking like here. Okay, now it's time to season it up, or time to add the aromatics. I'm going to throw the shiitakes in. Something to notice too. What's up, buddy? What are you making? Chicken soup. I'm making you lunch. Okay. I'm already starting to see the skin kind of break down and pull away from the legs, which is great. This sort of soup, my style, what I want to see here, I want this chicken to be tender, like fall apart. No pull, none of that. So I'm going to cook this a decent amount of time. Shiitake mushrooms are going in. Ginger's going in. And I'm going to cut the carrot. The carrot, I'm going to cut it big. It's really, I only have one. And basically, I'm going to eat a piece. My wife is going to eat a piece, and my daughter will eat a piece. Or maybe Tang will eat a piece if he's carrot. You like carrots?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You can have a carrot if you like a carrot, young man. I'm just asking you, do you like... I'm trying to farm clips right now. Do you like carrots?
It's not my favorite.
Oh, okay, heard that. What you're saying is making Tang bald. What? What's going on here? Americans eat chicken soup a lot when they're sick, right? It's like comfort food, 100%. I think a chicken soup's comfort food for every culture. I know that Korean soup I've seen that's got the blonde chicken boiled with the little berries inside and ginseng. It seems like China has a similar style. Brother, can you just cook? Heard that. Attempting the pho dumpling after I saw your TikTok video. Hopefully it looks out good. Good luck on that one. It's good. It's not that hard. It's easier than you think. The two rivals for the love interest get to make decisions about what happens when cooking, and the love interest gets to have an opinion about the choices. So there's two guys, or girls. The girls cooking, and the guys get to make choices about what they're cooking.
I mean, the cooking is going to be like 40% of the show, and the question and the interview is going to be 60%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And maybe it's like the girl's trying to get the man, and the girl's showing that she can cook. So the man's like, "Oh man, that's good."
We can do two girls cooking, and the other episode is two guys cooking and one girl.
Oh, how about the girl or the love interest decides who's a better cook? That's not a bad idea. But then the problem is, it'd be almost better if it's a mystery too, because then the girl can see the guys cooking and be like, he's just hotter, I want that guy.
Yeah.
Even though the food's worse.
We can have him stand and review just the shoe, the pan, the torso, and the face.
Is the carrot too high in sugar? No, he's fine. For work, we used to get black trumpet mushrooms and had to clean them. As the weeks went on, I noticed that I was developing an allergic reaction to them. Bummer. And I'll tell you what, for work, we used to get black trumpet mushrooms in, and I had to clean them too. They're a little bit annoying to clean. They're kind of a pain in the ass, we gotta be honest. Okay. Broth is happening. I can see the chicken fat. I'm excited. Let's season it. I'm adding MSG. You don't have to, but if you're cool, you will. Unless you're allergic, then I understand. But we're gonna go MSG. At least for my family, we ain't got no issues there. Okay, salt. You could add fish sauce if you wanted to. I'm just gonna do salt right now. I'm telling you, this is a very simple, satisfying broth. And at this point, once I've cleaned out the soup, once I've skimmed it and removed it, I don't want it to boil. So I'm turning the heat down. We want to keep it more of a simmer, lazy bubble. That's all we need to make this happen. And it's also a good idea to cover it at this point so we don't lose all the soup from evaporation, and you also don't steam out your house or wherever you're at, unless you're in a cold place and maybe you want that. Okay, do I have a lid? Yes, somewhere. Hold on. My wife organized everything, so now I have to find everything again. Thank you so much. My sweet lady, who I love so much. Okay. I don't have the right lid. Let's do it like that. Okay. That's good. Okay, the veg we're not... Actually, we can do the veg. Let's do it. Galangal is the best in chicken soup. I can agree with that. I would be perfectly happy if galangal was in here. No problem there. Again, we're going to keep it straightforward and simple. I'm going to make a little side condiment. This is not going to be for everybody, but let me get a small board. Here we go. I'm just going to have some pickled chilies just on the side. This may not be your thing, don't matter. But for me, it's going to be good. Not that bad. There are beef and chicken, seafood, and vegan options. Yeah, that's if you're no pork in Saigon. The dating game from the 80s while you are cooking. I think... How about what if it is a dating game and the whole time I'm cooking? And then if they decide to go on a date together and then I cook them dinner and the other people get thrown out. They're out of here and then I cook them a nice the whole time I'm cooking a two-course meal and then they have the two-course meal after they decide who to date. Uh-huh. Okay, Tang doesn't like it. Moving on.
It's going to be 2 hours though.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours. My son hated mushrooms as a teen until he ate his pizza up and got hungry later and tried mushroom pizza and fell in love and now he loves mushrooms. There you go. That's how this works.
What is the worst mushroom?
The worst mushroom? That's a good question. Portobello. Why? I don't know. But that mushroom expert who went on Joe Rogan, who won't talk about why you're not allowed to eat portobellos, I never ate a portobello ever after that day. After that particular episode, I never ate another portobello. Beyond that, I think all mushrooms are pretty similar. But I think enokis might be my least favorite, which is maybe a hot take, because I know a lot of people like enoki mushrooms, but I think they're kind of weak. Well, I, for one, love your content, Chad, whatever it is. Thank you so much, Kay. Appreciate it. Add some pork bones for some milkiness to the broth. You totally could. You totally could. This, to me, what I'm trying to show you today, or just demoing today, is the basic level, which is already amazing. But you can take it in any direction you want after that. How limiting would it be for a severe peanut allergy in Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon or Vietnam? It's a little scary. If you have a peanut allergy, I would be nervous. I really would be nervous. If my child had a serious issues with peanuts, I don't know if I would bring them to Vietnam. I really would struggle with that. I would be freaked out all the time. I would not go anywhere without an EpiPen. Anywhere. People do not understand how severe peanut allergy can be for some people, or I should say food vendors do not understand how severe a peanut allergy is for some people. And they will not be extremely, extremely cautious making sure you don't have peanuts in your food. So that is something that is definitely concerning. I've taken people out with peanut allergies many times. I just tell them, listen, I can't guarantee anything. Anything. I've never had an issue, but I would be nervous about it. We should have a Fred Cook segment and have the family rate it. I don't think Fred's into it. I don't think he's excited about that, honestly. All right, let's see what Fantastic's got for a dating game. The contestants have to ask non-food questions of the love interest and then figure out what Chad has to cook for Chad has to cook them to try to win their interest. Let me read that again. The contestants have to ask non-food questions for the love interest and then figure out what Chad has to cook them to try to win their interest. Okay.
Okay.
It seems, I don't know how we do that in a tight, let's say, 2-hour show. It seems like a lot of talking before we get to the cooking part, and then I got to go get the food too. It'd be a little hard to do that. Stuffed portobello is so good though. I think portobellos are delicious. I just haven't had one in many years.
Apparently, there's no EpiPen in Vietnam that you can buy by yourself.
Really? You can't buy an EpiPen at the...
You need to have a subscription.
That's crazy.
This one is the only thing that available, but
Adrenaline.
It's through the syringe and not the quick version of the EpiPen.
Wow, that's crazy to me. Because the pharmacies in Vietnam are so prevalent, you can pretty much buy anything. I'm surprised you can't buy an EpiPen.
You can, but it has to be this subscription.
A prescription. Okay, well, that's good to know. Bring your EpiPen if you're traveling here. Enoki doesn't have much flavor, but love the texture. I agree. I mean, the texture, depending on how it's cooked, I think it's okay, but I just like it pretty much everything else more. Are you still opening a banh mi joint? I am going to do a banh mi, I don't know if it's a joint, if it's a pop-up. I'm going to sell banh mi street side next to my house in a couple weeks. I don't know how long it's going to last. I don't know if it's going to be a regular thing all the time, but it's definitely going to happen. And then depending on how much it affects my life, maybe it'll be all the time. Maybe it won't. Snakehead fish is underrated in U.S. Do you cook it in your home? Absolutely. We love snakehead. Snakehead is top tier. Great fish. Yes, I love it. This show would be called CKLK, Chad Kubanoff's Love Kitchen. Oh my God, what if I can get Rang? I would love to have a ongoing co-host, but I don't think I can get Rang every time. But I would love Chef Rang as the love expert, the expert of love. That would be great. All right, let's pickle these chilies. All right, I'm gonna just basically super simple pickle here. We're gonna cut the chilies thin. Actually, I should probably cut it thinner. I'm gonna cut them as thin as I can. Actually, I changed my mind. We're gonna go as thin as I can. And I'm cutting on a secondary cutting board just so I don't blow out my first cutting board. I need a steel. Chad Kubanoff's Love Kitchen. Kitchen of Love.
I like the Love Kitchen.
I love it. I think that's a cool name. I like that. I just have to we have to get the viewership up high enough that people really want to come on the show all the time, so I'm not always trying to hunt and find people. Then that becomes a whole job of just trying to cast people. That's annoying.
That is the producer's job right there.
That's a job. That's a whole job, yes.
Yeah.
That's a whole job.
Casting job is annoying.
Yes. Yeah, you got to find the right people, good people for the show. And then you can have just a crazy person who just ruins the show, too. That's a hard part.
Could be a lot of variation to the show, like one foreigner and one Vietnamese.
Oh yeah, that could be fun too. Yeah, I don't have a clear vision yet, but I just know I want to have some kind of real production show. And I like this kind of streaming for a more simple, everyday sort of vibe, and then I want to do something that's a little bit more involved, intense, with more people.
I'm drooling right now because it's so spicy.
You're drooling?
Yeah.
You like this?
Yeah.
You should see Tang. When you eat with Tang, man, he loves chili. I think I'm getting pretty good on my chili palate, but he still blows me out. Button mushrooms are the safest flavor-wise, and from there, it's all about preference. I hate shiitake, but love trumpet and wood ear. I love all of it. And actually, I think button mushrooms are very underrated because they are so common in the West. It is our cheap mushroom. But they're delicious. Texture-wise, they're great. I like them raw. I like them cooked. I like them like seared hard. Although in Vietnam, the white button mushrooms are expensive, so they're more appreciated here, but very rare. And if anyone was watching the show last stream, where we made the, what's that thing called? The full English breakfast banh mi. Apparently, I did not get ripped off, because I was that stream. I thought I got ripped off by my vendor, but this was a like the lunar calendar. So this was a day where vegetarians, all the Buddhists are my rice is cooked. The day where all the Buddhists are eating vegetarian, so those mushrooms were particularly expensive on that day. So I feel good about that. I was worried. I felt like I got ripped off by a vendor I go to all the time. This is weird. Okay, chilies are cut.
Wait.
Okay, I'm gonna wait.
She didn't tell you that?
No, she didn't say anything. She told me it was 110K, and then she said, "Give me 100." I said, "Okay."
That's
Ready?
weird. Okay. Almost a lot of customer there.
A lot of customers?
Almost a lot of customer.
Almost lost a customer. Yes, it's true. And basically, if I feel like I'm getting ripped off by a vendor, I just never go back. And I could have easily never gone back there, and that would have been a bummer. She's a nice lady. Now we're gonna make sure we wash our hands with a touch of chili. And I like eating chili, but I don't like putting it in my eyeballs or other parts of my body.
The most horrible feeling, touch any part of your body with the chili hand.
Any lower region part of your body with chili hands? Yes, it's not a fun experience. Yesterday when we went to the Wok of Love, the spicy seafood noodle, my son and daughter loved it. And then they ate it, no problem. And even then Tree ate it. This is the spiciest thing he's had. And he started crying. He couldn't handle it. But he did good. I was very proud of them. All right, we're going to go mic off for a second. We're going to blow our nose. I don't want to attract you or give you that. We're back. We're back. Hooray! Oh, I love the positive enforcement tank. I feel so good. What's a food everybody loves and hates? Heard that, Caden. I'll say hate. I don't like slimy vegetables. Except for okra. I'm cool with okra. But this Malabar spinach, not a fan. Not a fan.
Same.
You're the
With
same?
me. Yeah, I'm even.
Oh, I thought you liked that.
Even okra.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
I think okra is the top.
I thought most Viets like that flavor, or like that texture. The less a vendor talks, the more I trust them. I thought I was going to miss today's stream for Hello from Melbourne. I'll do the same meal prep. This feels like I'm cooking with you too. Oh, cool. All right, let's check the soup. It's looking pretty good to me right now, I gotta say. I love to see the fat glistening on the top. That gets me excited when I see the chicken fat on top. I'm like, yeah. And I'll tell you what, even yesterday at the Wok of Love, yet again, we had a boiled beef dish with raw Chinese chive salad on the side. And the boiled beef was so freaking good. Boiling meat is something that we lost appreciation for in the West, or at least in America, because sometimes boiled meat hits so hard. I love it.
Fatty meat?
Not just fatty, any meat. Just boiled meat, I like it. The beef we had was the calf of the beef, and it was so good. It was cooked so well. All right, let's try this. So in this, all we have right now is MSG and salt in here. And because there's just MSG and salt, there's almost nothing in here. The ginger flavor really stands out. The chicken flavor really stands out. It's delicious and simple. I'm gonna keep the seasoning low at this moment. We'll finish seasoning it later, but it's close. Cover? Okay. All right, let's check our rice. Make sure we didn't screw that up. So I have the rice pot just went off, right? So let's check it. Ooh, the steam seems so nice. Can I flake it? Let me flake it.
Pull the rice closer.
And I'm just trying, I'm gonna fluff it a little bit, and I'm just gonna check the texture and make sure it's not over or under. It looks slightly dry. No, it's great, okay. Let's say this was slightly dry to you, or maybe even a little bit hard. If you just add a few drops of water, here, I'll do it right now. This is a little bit dry, but cooked. I mean, we're talking just a little bit of drops of water on top, and then just keep the lid closed. And just obviously, the rice absorbs moisture. So if it's dry, just add a little bit more moisture into it. Close the lid, let it keep steaming. It'll be fine. Or vice versa, if it's a little bit mushy, just open the lid and let the steam out. And it'll kind of dry up a little bit, and that it will help with any sort of overcooked or mushiness that you have. This is good. I'm happy with it. Put it to the side. Let's get back, finish this out. So the chilies, obviously this is a crap ton of chili. This is not going to be all used today. I'm just going to pickle it, and it's going to last for months in my refrigerator, so we'll go through it. And I want this to be a very straightforward pickle. We're going to cover with vinegar. Mostly, this is going to be a sour pickle, so I'm going to do a lot of vinegar. I'm going to do a lot of, not a lot, I'm sorry, just a little bit of salt. I'm going to skip the sugar completely. No sugar in this pickle for me. But I'm going to reduce the vinegar acidity down a little bit with some filtered water, just so it's not so bitey. I'll give this a little mix, and then we'll taste the seasoning liquid or the broth, the pickle broth, and just make sure the seasoning's on point. But whenever you're making a pickle, whatever your broth tastes like is what the pickle will taste like. It's always a good strategy. So whatever your pickling liquid tastes like, that's eventually the item that's sitting in that pickling liquid will taste like that. So you want to make sure your pickling liquid is the flavor you want it to be, and then just let the stuff sit and we'll get there. I just want to make sure the salt's diluted, and then I want to mentally prepare myself for tasting very spicy vinegar. Let's see if the seasoning is on point. Let's see if I live. A little bit more salt. Whoa! Whoa. Okay. Woo! Woo! I'm awake. Wow! That pumped me up. But that's gonna be good. I think if Tang and I was on the dating show, I think I would have just won. Tang would have been like, oh my God, that's amazing. What's up? We got a little man walking in, the coolest man in all the land, Mr. Liam Ragnar Kubanov. Want to pop over here and say hi? Have you tried one of those spicy Korean noodle shops in Vietnam? This is Liam, by the way. This is the best boy in the whole planet. Besides from my other boys, the best boy in the whole planet. I've had the spicy noodles, but I haven't gone to the shops that are just called like Meat Guy Bai Mon or something.
Okay. 7 cấp độ.
But yeah, like 7 layers of spicy or 7 floors of spicy levels. I haven't tried them. I don't really like instant noodle. I try not to eat. I like it, of course. Everybody likes instant noodle, but I try not to eat it. I just know it's bad for me. And I assume those spots are the instant noodle. They're not a fresh noodle, right?
No.
They're
it's
instant.
Packet.
Yeah, cheap noodles. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. I don't want to eat packaged cheap noodles with packaged sausages. I'm trying to avoid all this overly processed crap.
And selling in the upscale price.
Right. I just heard a sound. Okay, but yeah, the one from Wok of Love, one of the reasons it was so good, it was fresh noodles. They made them in-house.
I think even Korean surprised that this thing is working.
That it's doing well?
It's not even from the Korean.
I see it everywhere. There's a lot of these things are popping up, these 7 layers of spice. I had a chef that came in to meet and say, hi, order me a beer, then went to a restaurant room. Wait, what? I had a chef that came out to meet and say hi, order me a beer, then went to a restaurant room. I don't know what that means, Dark Knight. Oh, he came out of the restaurant crying and asked what was wrong. He said I was cutting habaneros. Now I understand. Okay. What is the Coke you were drinking? This is vanilla Coke. Frederick Wilson loves vanilla Coke, so we brought him.
Where's Fred?
I don't know. Oh, I have more. All right, and this is diet vanilla Coke, actually.
So you're just making chicken soup?
Yeah. Chef, as a fan of Filipino sinigang, I ordered canchua to try it out. I was immediately turned off by the fish leaf that was in there. No, that is not a common thing inside of canchua. Although, I think canchua in the north does get served with yip ga or the fish leaf. Can you confirm that?
Some, but not common.
We had one time, I had canchua in Vũng Tàu City, the ocean city, that had that fish leaf inside, and I was cursing. I'm like, what the hell is this? But no, it's not common.
Like cooking? Like it's cooked?
Yeah, I think it was in there.
That's weird.
Yes.
If you guys
Yes.
know my dad, he hates it.
I hate, and look, Hannibal just said, don't get that started on the fish leaf. Yes, I hate that leaf. And this, we went to this restaurant in Vũng Tàu, which is an incredible restaurant. But the canchua sucked. Terrible. And it had that fish leaf inside. All right, let's cut our herbs and stuff. So this, if I serve this, hold on, I got a chili knife. I'm gonna wash my chili knife. TikTok, I'm coming. Okay, I'm here. So with this soup, if I was serving this on the street, which would be my intention, when you ordered it, you would be asked, do you want rice or noodle? And then when you ordered it, you would be asked, do you want green onion, dill, or both? That's how this would work out. So I'm gonna cut dill and I'm gonna cut green onion. I'm gonna pull my lid off the chicken soup. This is now ready for me. Turning the heat down. The chicken looks tender, and it's probably a really good, sense of timing for you that if you start the chicken and the rice at basically the same time, when the rice is done, the chicken's pretty much done too. And the other thing I'm looking for in the chicken, kind of letting me know this is done, I want to see this sort of look where the skin starts pulling apart and I can see the bone. And then I know that this chicken is tender, it's cooked through, and it's ready to go in the texture that I want it to be. And I'll show you that real quick, TikTok. So you can see this kind of, that skin pulling away from the bone, and then I know this is done. The chicken's gonna be tender, and that takes about 40 minutes. Right now this looks fantastic to me. The broth looks clear. I can see the glistening fat on top. Everything looks cooked through. Looks great. Let's cut all this stuff. So part of the reasons, I know this seems incredibly simple at the moment, and it is incredibly simple, but one of the things that makes this great is a crap ton of herbs and green onion. So this is not going to be, this broth is going to be green when you get it, if you're doing it my way. So I'm cutting a lot of dill. Maybe I should have cut the green onion first, just in case if you don't like dill. But my whole family loves dill, so I have no fear of cross-contamination. But I know some people hate dill, and I don't quite get it. Dill is one of my favorite herbs, I would say. It's always very, very, very satisfying to me. And probably my first instincts or first experiences with dill is always in a chicken soup. So when I have chicken soup, I do think of dill naturally. It's one of my first thoughts.
I thought fish soup was your first.
What?
I thought fish soup was the first dill experience for you.
No, we use dill in America. They use dill. I mean, we use dill in European cuisine, Eastern European cuisine. So a lot of the chicken soup styles that we would get from Germany or for Europe. We would see dill inside. We see dill with salmon all the time. So we have dill much before I came to Vietnam. And I think probably like dill and chicken soup, top tier. Dill with salmon on a bagel, top tier as well. That's probably the best dill uses in my opinion. You know what I haven't made in a while that I'm going to make soon because I just craved it? Pierogies. I'm making pierogies with dill and sour cream. That's going to happen soon. I want to eat that. A pierogi is a dumpling made with potatoes and onions on the inside. It's a Polish dumpling. You put sour cream on top. Yeah, it's really good. My wife can see the boiled chicken. She's salivating. She's a boiled chicken lady. She's over there staring down and looking in this pot. Oh my God, Nico, my God, he spent $28 on Kenchua and it had yip ga inside. That is a bummer, bro. I would have been pissed. Big Lock, what is fish leaf? It's called ra yip ga. It's also called fish mint. It is an herb commonly used in Vietnam that has a slightly sour, lemony flavor, which is pleasant. And then it has like this other flavor that people describe as a fishy flavor, which is unpleasant to me. It is one of these things that's like cilantro. You either love it or hate it, and I hate it. You don't like it either? Sometimes I try to break my aversion to it, but I haven't broken it yet. I really do dislike it. Oh, I forgot too. This Sanctuary plays right. Dill is so American that it's a major flavor in ranch. Super popular in ranch. And also super popular in dill pickles too. So we use dill quite a bit.
I have to try ranch someday.
Apropos of nothing, I really appreciate your gift to Gab. You walk in after just enough beer towers was charming. I had a good night that night, dude. I had a great night. Okay. There is a restaurant in North Carolina that puts dill in everything. It's a little too much sometimes. Let us know that restaurant because I love dill and I also love North Carolina. North Carolina is one of my favorite states, dude. I love North Carolina. I love every part of North Carolina. I love the coast. I love the Central Highlands. What do we call them? What's the name of that lands? Not the Highlands. What do we call that? Oh, shoot. I used to live around Raleigh. What's that called? Like the plateau. There's a word for that particular area of land. Anyway. And I haven't really been to the mountains in North Carolina, Asheville and that kind of area, but I'm sure I would love it. I want to check it out. What do they call? I forget that environment of North Carolina. Piedmont, thank you so much for that one. I knew it was a P word. Yes. Yes. If you guys have never been to North Carolina, don't go. Don't invade it. Keep that state nice, please. Don't get too many people over there. But it's my favorite state. It really is. Piedmont region of North Carolina. That's like the central area. That's where we stayed with all the pine trees. Do you remember living in North Carolina? Do you? You were pretty damn young. Oh, that's when we were traveling. Yes, that was in Topsail. And I just realized you weren't even born when we were in the Piedmont region. But you did go back there. But you didn't see the other place that we lived. Pros and cons on working at near home. Well, I don't think it's for everybody, but it's for me. The pros is I just wake up and come downstairs, and I can work all the time. And it, like, for me, I don't want separation between work and non-work. I don't want that. I want my life is my work is my life. So that's, I think if that's your style, if you're in that same viewpoint, then maybe keeping having your work at home is great and efficient and helpful. But if you don't like your job, then I would not want to have it in my home. I would like to keep it separate from my home and have my home as a sanctuary. But I mean, with me being just kind of streaming and cooking and maybe eventually a little bit of music in there or even some gameplay, these are all enjoyable. These are all my passions. So having the work in my home just makes everything more efficient and faster and allows me to work more and not waste time. So it's great for me. I don't have a negative. I don't see the potential negative is a crazy person coming to my house. And I don't have a gun. So that's like an issue here. But living in a foreign country in America, that wouldn't be the case. But here it's an issue. I don't foresee that being a problem, but that would be the only thing I have concern about. Also, cool thing to add to stream somehow would be list of ingredients that you're using in the dish. Yes, that would be great. I think we can get to that point later. I've thought about doing some sort of live cooking show where we have a pre-list, and I think really the last couple weeks have just been getting settled into the new house. And as we're almost there, then it can start getting a little bit more organized and planned out. But right now it's just kind of keep the stream going, get fully moved into the house, get the stream and the studio up to date, and then we can start getting a little bit more thoughtful about how we're doing everything. But I'm still not ready. We still have to get the streaming software better set up so I can stream easily by myself. We need to get the kitchen downstairs set up so we can start selling food on the street. And then after that, then we'll be ready. But it's coming, little by little. You just got to keep working on it. Min Nguyen, QR menu is Chad's other mortal enemy. I agree, yes. Yes, Fishman and QR menus. Get that out of here, dude. Stop with this QR bullcrap. Nobody likes it. No, I understand there's like, for the restaurant, it can be helpful. But as a patron, I hate it. We hate it.
Congratulations, because it's more popular.
It's more popular?
It's more and more popular.
Well, when I open a restaurant that doesn't have, more and more people are going to come. You know, like, I would... A QR menu could stop me from going back to your restaurant if I just thought the food was okay. If the food's not outstanding, the QR doesn't give me a good dining experience. And what if I want to get rid of my smartphone and I just want to go with a dumb phone too? I'm screwed? That's a good question. What am I going to do? I'm going to do that one day. I'm going to come without a phone and say, well, I don't have a phone. What do you want me to do? All right, you can see I'm cutting a crap ton of green onion. Never enough. Honestly, I don't think you could put too much green onion in. I don't think it's possible. And something we've recently done that's been helpful is we had leftover cut green onions because I bought too many because I always buy too many. And if you cut them and just throw them straight in the freezer, it's pretty good. You can have green onions cut in your freezer and just grab a handful anytime you need it. Liam is practicing his knife cuts over there. As I'm cutting, he's cutting. God, show people what you're doing. Okay, that's great, but don't scratch my table. Don't scratch my table, little man. Curious on Twitch, why is the title always Will It Bun Me? Because we're using a software called Restream, which allows us to stream to multiple sites at one time. But sometimes Restream acts up and it doesn't let us change the title on Twitch.
No, that's not the reason.
Because he's too lazy to go into Twitch and change the title.
Because you log out of Twitch.
Oh, bummer. I heard that.
You need to log back in.
Okay, so here's the real reason. So since I logged out of Twitch, if I want to go back into Twitch, I have to do my 2FA code with my American phone. And if I want to turn on my American phone, it's going to cost me $10 to turn it on, so I'm reluctant to turn it on until I absolutely need to.
Let's do that today.
Yeah, let's do that today.
And change your number too.
I can't change the number. I can change the...
Change to your Vietnamese number.
All right, let me see if I can do that. I'm still just going through here. But we're basically done. This is pretty much it. We're going to cut all this green onion, get a tasting on the soup, and make sure the seasoning's on point, and then we'll serve it. It's really simple. And if you're not doing a live stream and you're just cooking this at home, you could pull this together in 40 minutes. You can get the chicken and the rice on at the same time, and you can cut all this vegetable while the chicken's cooking and be done. By the time the chicken's cooked, you'll be ready to serve. Headed to Top Sale in July. Tasty James, don't tell anybody about Top Sale. Keep that place under wraps. No one is allowed to know about Top Sale, North Carolina. Potentially the best place on the planet, except for Knoebels. Knoebels might be even better. You can replace gun with sulfuric acid from Kim Bien Market in Vietnam. Always work. Okay, I didn't say that, nor did I read that comment. Okay, but thank you. You could do ingredients and recipes in a Discord. That would be awesome. Well, yes, I got some plans I'm working on. We're definitely going to have like a little bit of a masterclass Discord group, and we can try to get a little community there for the people that are really into it.
I wonder because people can send picture and you can do
Yes,
reaction content.
Tang really wants to do some like rate your dish, or maybe if you made something that went wrong, take a picture, send a video, and we can diagnose it live on how to improve whatever you did or where maybe you had missteps. Okay, so there's a lot of green onion, bruh. But I'm happy about it. My wife will be happy about it.
Can you talk about the combo of green onion and dill?
The combination of green onion and dill?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a beautiful combination. I think sometimes though, like I just want dill, and maybe sometimes I just want green onion. I think the combo does work, but depending on your mood in that day, maybe something you just want the pure flavor. But I think green onion and dill can be a very beautiful marriage. Pretty much any onion and dill is a beautiful marriage. Whether it's shallot, white onion, red onion. Dill's just good. Okay. So you can see we got a lot of chopped herbs. But at this point too, like I didn't use cilantro. You could. You absolutely could. Be nothing wrong with it. But it wasn't my natural instinct for this style. I think where this stands right now, it's a very open-ended flavor profile that you can really go anywhere you want to go with this. Once I go cilantro, I definitely go a little bit more Asian for sure, or maybe even a little bit more Mexican. And that when I was craving this originally, that was not my instinct. I wanted to keep it straight. But you could absolutely go cilantro for sure. You could absolutely go Thai basil for sure if you want to do that. I could even bring some thyme or rosemary. And then obviously that goes in a whole new direction. But rosemary or thyme with some green onion or dill absolutely would work. Absolutely would work. Something that my intention was today was to make this as extremely blank or let me see, base level as possible. But when I was at the market, I really had trouble not buying something. So I really wanted to have some rao dang today. This is a bitter vegetable, and it just was calling my name this morning. It was calling me, so I was like, all right, fine, no problem. So this is what I'm going to do for my little bit of a fusion, or my little add-on. But other things, and this is going to be kind of the final thing I put in my broth. Other things that if you really wanted to take this a different direction, throw kimchi in there. Let me serve it, and I'll give you some other variables or other options that you could do. You look tired. I'm always tired. I'm happy, but tired. What's this? In the U.S., they have these little pay-at-your-table machine. It's not. Oh, I know what you're talking about at the restaurants. I know what you're talking about. These little like screens that you can order and pay with at the table, and I think you can play games on them sometimes too. When I had a restaurant in America, like that became a thought of buying those. And really, the whole point of that thing is you spend more money at the restaurant because you order more. And you know, when you have a restaurant, it's not just about, how should I say? When you have a restaurant, your main concern is just getting orders. You need money. You need the money to stay alive. So that's why people are using them. And they're proven to work. Maybe once a month you have a Learn to Cook with Chad live stream. Publish the ingredients list ahead and then go at a pace as if you were teaching all of us in real time how to make a dish. I agree. I think that's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. It might be more than once a month. I'm starting to think about the schedule, how it's going to be moving forward. We're definitely going to stream earlier. The first thing that's going to change is on Saturdays and Sundays, I'm going to start streaming at 7 a.m. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will shift eventually, probably, but the next thing that will happen, Saturday and Sunday, I'll stream at 7 a.m. So we'll start with that. We'll see how that works out, and then we'll start moving on from there. And maybe that'll be a cook together kind of day. What's up, baby Panda? Back in the house. Love Top Sale HKs, and people don't talk about Top Sale too much. Keep it low. Keep it low. We don't need people knowing how magical of a place that is. Nice. Didn't realize I could join the channel. I watch all your vids, and they come out. Love getting to see the food side of Vietnam. Very cool. Thank you, Slippy. Can you talk about starting at Alinea? What do you mean starting? Just like the job? What it was like to start there? Clarify your question for me, Jack, and I'd love to answer it for you. Yes, growing season here, so that's all growing on mine. Yeah, I've heard that. Mike, been watching you for years. So glad to see you in a new place. Thank you so much. We love it. We love this house. Yesterday I was so excited. The rain is starting to come. The weather's starting to get better, getting slightly cooler, and Liam was just kind of like wandering around the house, just with joy and curiosity, looking out the windows, touching stuff, touching plants. I was so excited to see him just exploring his new home. Is the rao dang the secret ingredient? Either earlier you said you have a secret ingredient. Did I say that?
No.
No, I wouldn't say it's a secret ingredient. This is just my bonus ingredient today. Maybe the dill and the green onion is a secret ingredient. I don't remember saying a secret ingredient. But I would say dill and the green onion is what's going to make it, is what makes it special. Let's taste this broth and make sure we're on point. And you can see the chicken's incredibly tender at this point. But the chicken's not falling apart because we haven't been boiling the broth the whole time. And the broth is super clean and clear. It's so good. It's so good. The ginger's really strong. Really strong, actually. But all you need is just chicken and freaking ginger. I didn't add any fish sauce to this. You could, but again, my situation here is to keep it clean and clear. This is the kind of thing that if I did sell this on the street, you would get this bowl to you, neutral, and there would be a lot of things on the table. On the table, you would have pickled garlic, pickled shallot, pickled chili, black pepper, and some like a satay as well. So at the table, people can go heavy if they want to pull it in different directions. But I want this broth, when it lands to you, to be a very, very clean, simple broth. That's for the people that are just looking for that warmth on the inside, that moment of kind of, that warm hug, you know, that sort of feeling. When they get this and just sip on it, they're going to be like, oh my God. We're up maybe a tiny bit more salt. A tiny bit more salt. Now we're on point. Last taste. Confirm we're there, and I'm pretty damn sure we're there. Banh mi, a soul food. Do I think banh mi's? I don't really think banh mi's a soul food. Would you think it's a soul food, Tang?
No.
When we say soul food, what do you think of? Do you understand that?
Warm and comfort.
Warm and comfort. Yeah, something that makes you feel good on the inside.
I think bánh mì is the opposite.
What do you what do you say? No soul? A no soul food?
Yeah.
Soul destroying food?
Imagine waking up at 7 a.m. and you buy on a chili on a bánh mì.
Yeah, but I don't. That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I think to me, soul food has to be warm, has to be brothy or steamy at least. I don't see it so much as. I guess, can you argue that fried chicken is soul food? I don't know. Fried chicken does make me feel good, but I think soul food is more brothy. Seeing the ingredients, I feel like their chicken soup is going to be one of those flavors everyone likes. Exactly. Yes. That's this thing. This is the magic broth that no one's not going to like, that gets seasoned to, comes to you, beautiful, simple, and then you can be as aggressive as you want with the seasoning.
Is the soul food is a definition coming from the South?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from the slaves in the South. And so there may be arguments that fried chicken is soul food. I'm sure there is strong arguments that fried chicken is soul food. But I would think that the collard greens and the beans that are served would be more soulful, because that's really what's making me feel warm. Yeah. But can I eat it in a plastic children's chair? Of course. If I'm serving food on the street, it's going to be in a plastic children's chair. 100%. Have I ever made mendua, Mexican soup, or menudo? I don't know how to say that, Jesus. But no, I haven't. Never had it. H. Kaysen, stop the top sale love. We need to keep it down. Can you talk about starting at Alenia? Jacker, I don't know what you're saying, man. I need you to clarify your question. Like how to get a job there? Like how to start getting the job there? Or what it's like to go work there for the first day? Just help me out, Jacker, and I want to answer appropriately for you. I want to answer your question accurately. What about pozole? I've never made it. I've had it once. Oh, I see. Southern soul food. Will it bun me? Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Sure, you have to have a thick Southern accent.
You want me to do a fake Southern accent? Okay, let's eat this thing. I'm ready. Let me tell my kids we're ready. Oh wait, let's see. I got the pickled chili here too. Get a little spoon.
Sweat hat.
Okay. Thank you for the sweat hat. You were correct on the soul food. And it is also heavily dependent on the region. Yeah, I can understand that. Ice cream is soul food. I don't agree with that, but it sure does make me feel good when I eat it. Or I should say, I sure does make my brain happy when I eat it. I don't know about my body, but my brain is pretty excited. Is this black pepper? Yes. Beautiful. All right, let's eat. Let me get the kids. Oh, I got a noodle too. Let me open a noodle. So again, I would, was that a message from the official TikTok, like a company rep? May come, I don't know what you're talking about. When I would serve this to the guests, I would ask them rice or noodle. What would you like? And the noodle would be bun, a round rice noodle. I don't think I'd be serving mee or a wheat noodle with this. You could serve with macaroni noodle. I think that would work. But I don't think like an egg noodle or like a ramen would be my first choice. For this kind of thing, I want it to be clean. Clean, light, beautiful. Here, I'll put it on a plate for you. 1 second, I'm getting the kids. Do you guys want to eat? Okay. We're ready. I saw this, I don't know, I've only seen this TikToker, or I don't know if it's TikToker or whatever. It was on short form content one time. It was this black woman, and I think she had like 9 kids, 12 kids, a lot of kids. And she had some fufu and a pot of stew, and all the kids were in line, and she's just like, how much meat do you want? And then that was funny. So I'm going to do the same thing. How many chicken legs do you want?
Can you talk about the noodle?
Yes, I can. So I've seen this one from Nana. The body can take care of itself after. Brain gets to be happy first. The body ain't going to take care of itself afterwards, I promise. The brain, don't listen to your brain when it comes to food. You got to be careful. So for the noodle, I have some fresh rice noodle here. You could easily use dried rice noodle. You could use the macaroni noodle if you wanted to use a noi or a wheat noodle. But again, I would avoid the instant noodle. I don't see that being enjoyable in this. Hello. Okay. So let's feed these monsters. Yes. Would you like, Liam, can you run upstairs and get me 5 rice bowls? Yeah, rice bowls. The small bowls. Oh, someone just named official TikTok. No, I don't think that's true. Diversity Vietnamese Fusion Challenge, I mean. Baby Panda, I don't know what you mean. I think I missed your earlier comment or something. And I'm still waiting for, what is it, Jacker or somebody? Jacker. I want to answer your question about Alenia. Tree, this tree is like a roach in the background sipping on juice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you steal my Coke?
No. I got 6.
That's fine, Liam. All right. So for my version of this, again, if I'm selling this on the street, if I'm serving it, it's going to be, if you choose rice, the rice is going to come on the side. And you decide if you want to dump it in there or eat it separately, because I know some people are particular about the rice. Tim Dean, who worked on the Jean-Louis Paladin, would be the right person to explain Southern cuisine. Yes, I can agree with that. JD, do you want rice or noodle? Noodle. I'll get you some noodle, baby.
I choose noodle too.
What happened?
Sorry.
What happened? Oh, the microphone fell down? Okay. All right, so we'll get a little noodle. Tree, do you want rice or noodle? Liam, do you want rice or
Noodle.
noodle? Wow, I'm surprised you guys all picked noodle. Well, you cleared me out. Well, I'm glad you got noodle.
Oh no.
That's okay. That's okay. No
I'm
problem.
sorry. Oopsies.
And how many meat you want? How many meat you want? Do you want 1 meat or 2 meat?
Do we have like, do we have the leg?
It's all legs.
I want
Oh.
drumstick.
Huh?
What do you mean by leg?
I mean, how many legs do you want is my question. How many legs do you want?
Like a drumstick?
Yes.
Oh, okay. 2.
2. How many drumsticks you want?
One.
1. And you want green onion, dill, or both?
Both. Both, please.
Green onion. JD, you don't want any dill? Do you want any dill or no? No. Do you want to smell it? This one. You remember this one?
Yeah.
Smell it. Do you want that one? A little bit. Okay, heard. All right, so we're going green onion. We're going dill. We're going a little pepper. I'm going JD's. She wants 1 leg. And she's going to get a carrot. And a mushroom. All right, I'm going to make the kids' bowl. I'll make the real bowl, my bowl, in a second. But we'll get the kids fed first. And Tang's bowl for sure. Okay. Liam wants both. Green onion. Dill. Pepper. And 1 chicken he wants.
I'm in the middle.
Yes, baby. Can I get you a fork? Yeah, I can get you a fork.
It's time for Mission Impossible.
Mm.
I'm gonna go steal Dad's coat.
Trey, do you want dill or no?
No.
No deal, you crazy.
No dill.
It's drumsticks, right?
Huh?
It's drumsticks.
Yeah.
Dang it, I would have been a lot cooler.
Looks like Holteu. Kinda. Don't taste like Holteu. Okay.
Drumstick.
All right, now I'll show you my bowl. You like raw dang?
Okay.
Let's dig in, boys.
TikTok, I don't know if you could hear that, but JD just said, "Let's dig in, boys." These next gifts are for Miss JD. I saw something come through. Is that some sort of bacon or something? Let me see. A TGIF and a lucky pig for JD. Heard that. Thank you. All right, we're going rao dang on the bottom now because this vegetable, I want this to cook in the broth. So I'm going to turn the broth up hot and make sure we're pouring on hot vegetable broth, or pouring on hot soup onto the broth so it cooks. Are you okay with a lot of rao dang? You like a lot of rao dang? Okay. Cream cones. JD, you got some ice cream cones. Wow, a lot of cones sent you, my love. My choy. Oh, and some winks. Sammy D, thank you so much. I can smell that. Nice. Okay, so I have a decent amount of rao dang on the bottom.
It's all of my new.
Again, huh?
Nothing.
At this point, right, I'm outing the rao dang, which is still not really taking this in a certain cuisine direction. I just particularly like this vegetable a lot. It's very healthy as well. But at this point, I could easily put some kimchi in here, and we'll pour the broth right on top. Would be amazing. What else could I add in here? Some shredded cabbage would be great in here. Some sweet potato cooked of some kind would be great in here. Tomato, if I put in the soup right now, would be great in here. Anything else? I had something else I was going to point out that I thought, oh, even tofu. Some fried tofu I could throw in here would be awesome. I almost did that, but I didn't want to do too much today with it. What is the gift from? Were you featured in TV commercial? Yes, this is from a Vietnamese commercial I shot with Chin Su that has been scrubbed from the internet. So it was commercial, huge production, 100 staff. It was a crazy experience. I've never been a part of anything like it. And it had a little bit of backlash. So it was removed from the internet the day it was posted. So it's never to be seen again, unfortunately. I wish we could, it was great. I really enjoyed it. What could I do since I won't have that green you just added? You can get green. You'll find green onion. You can find green onion. You want a bowl? You hungry? Wife just walked in. Got to make sure she's fed. Okay. She can get a little
No, she's
snappy if she doesn't eat. But yes, you should have no problem. You can just get the green onion or cilantro or Thai basil or dill. All of that will work. You can totally find that. And I'm sure Fred will help you out there. Can you get beans? Yeah, we're getting beans now. All the time, Sammy. I'm buying beans every day now. I just made hummus yesterday. Really good. Lemon, cilantro, and avocado. All of that would be fantastic. You're in? 2 minutes. Okay. You can also... What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, you can put lemon in here right now. Do you guys want lemon or you're okay?
Yes.
Lemon? Oh, I got lime. Do you want lime or lemon? Lime or lemon? Either one.
Lemon.
Lemon? He's making me cut 2 citrus fruits. His butthead. Yes. And because at this point, this broth is so neutral in terms of cuisine direction. So lemon or lime would be equally appropriate here, or calamansi. We have no distinct flavor going on that pulls this in one cuisine or to the next one. So it's super open-ended. That's why it's awesome. Lime will totally work. Lemon will totally work. Well, but once you add the lemon or the lime, then that starts pulling you in another direction, you know? So if I add the lime, then maybe if I want to season it heavier, I would add soy sauce or fish sauce. But if I add the lemon, maybe I could even a little sour cream might be cool in here. What else? Thyme. You guys are so lucky. I'm stacked with everything in here. There's a lemon.
Stop, Tree.
Okay, we'll do lemon for the kids. All right, here's your lime, baby. All right, so Tang, rice or noodle? No noodle, rice. Rice, you're gonna get rice.
Noodle.
Do you want noodle?
Yeah.
I don't have any noodle left.
Okay.
You some rice, you
Rice,
have some
yeah.
rice. Yeah, you have some rice.
Sorry, Tang.
You have 1 pack of noodle?
Yeah, about 1 pack of noodle.
Okay.
That's it, small pack. Let me see, I might have more. Let me think, do I have any noodle cooked in the house? No, rice.
Okay.
How many meats you want?
Fair amount.
Okay, I'll give you 3.
No, 2.
Two. Okay. And do you want dill or you want green onion?
A bit of both.
A bit of both, or both, yes.
A
that's
lot
fine.
of both.
Yes. Okay, so that's that. Then for like the real order, it would be like this. We cover with green onion and dill. Yeah. Yes.
There's no noodle left. We accidentally
fine.
ate it all.
This is how it would get served to you. This to me is like peak. You see how loaded this is with green? That's what I want to see. Whether it's green onion, dill, or both. And this is the kind of thing that, do you want green onion, dill, or both? Both. All right, I'm going to give this one to my wife right now. But this would be the, do you want raudang or no? Okay, so perfect bowl. This to me, looking so good with the black pepper on top, little crack of black pepper. So I would serve this to you at the table just like this. You would then, I would give you pickled chilies, I would give you pickled garlic, pickled shallot, more black pepper, fish sauce, soy sauce. Once on the table, there would be so many condiments to allow you to season however you want. And for you, the same way. If you're cooking this for your family, make it very simple. Put it in front of everybody. Put a lot of stuff in the center of the table for them to season how they want to season. If they want to go more aggressive with lime or lemon or whatever it may be. But we'll pass this one off to the wife.
Rice.
Huh?
Yeah, you
Oh, the
serving
rice.
with
Yes, for sure. All right, so this one is also going to get the rice, of course. And I know that some people really want to eat their rice separately. Some people want to just throw the rice in with the soup. Either way, it all works for me. But this would be the thing where the rice would get served on the side. And then you would decide, how about, can I just throw it right here? Is that going to be good for you to get some, like, just for shots? Does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you do it like that? And when, I'll make the next one from, actually, I'll leave that one for Tang. And I'll make the next 2 bowls. You like it?
Yeah.
Is it a banger? Tang is so sad about no noodle. Yes, I'll have to make. I'm surprised he picked noodle too. No, I have rice. You always pick noodle? Poor Liam is so over tree. True brotherly love. I don't know what happened. I missed it. Can you get hominy? I think ponzo pho would be cool. I've never seen hominy here, so maybe no. Hold on one sec. I'm plugging my phone in. We're low battery. Let me get.
We already have a pot pie.
And for a Vietnamese pot pie, I have made a Viet pot pie before. It was great. Really good. Actually, it was more of a shepherd's pie, not a pot pie. But it was fantastic. Are you a fan of balut? Any of your kids tried? I seen the episode where they ate brains. Very impressive. I love balut. My wife loves balut. And JD loves balut. She will eat 2 of them. She loves
balut?
the hopinlong, the fertilized duck egg. I think Liam's good with it, not like super mega fan, but JD's a mega fan. She loves it. All right. We just passed off a bowl to my wife there. Let her try it. She is just downing a chicken bone at the moment.
I love it.
All right, I'm going to do a handful of rao dang in this bowl. We'll finish out tang in my bowl. Honey, can you think, I said, usually I didn't add rao dang last time, but today I was at the market and I really saw it and I wanted to eat it.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about, you could also add just kimchi to this. Is there anything you think you could add as like a final addition that would change it for different cuisines and stuff?
Kimchi?
Kimchi, right. That's an easy one. That would be good.
Yeah.
And that would work. If I was trying to make this Thai style, I could definitely add some lime leaf, some lemongrass. I could definitely add some satay, like a chili, lemongrass chili oil, or even like lao gam ma. That would be great too. It's the point, the reason why this soup is so awesome is it's so flexible. But all right, let's get some chicken bones, or chicken legs for Tang over here so he can fuel his body. Mushroom? You're okay with that? Yeah, yeah.
Can I have another chicken bone?
You want another chicken bone, my friend? Yes, you can.
Sit up, Jake.
All right. Oh, I love how green your soup looks, man. That looks good. Okay. Here you go, young man. Can you carry that carefully?
Yeah.
You got it.
This
All
is
right.
just rice or noodle in it. My bowl?
Huh? You have rice.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's got rice. If I gave you the choice of rice and noodle, what would you have picked? She would have picked rice.
Yeah, rice, rice good. Yeah.
I have a carrot. I have one more carrot too, JD or Mommy, if you want. Salt and pepper and lime? Yeah, that would work out too. Actually, that would be another thing I would serve with this. Would be salt and pepper and lime, so you could dip your meat into the salt and pepper and lime if you wanted it. And you can see this is truly a family portion. We crushed this whole pot. I thought I was gonna have leftovers. Nope. All right, covered. Let's do black pepper right away to waken it up in the broth.
Even just like that looks good too.
I know.
And a lot of green onions.
I know. That's it. That's what we're doing. So pepper wakes up. Tang said green onion and dill. So we're gonna go crazy on this. A lot of green onion. Again, there's never enough. Okay. And a lot of dill. That to me is the loadout. This is my preferred loadout, Liam. I just collected all my loot. I was out looting. I found some green onion and dill. And we are crushing. Is that a copyright sound? Huh? No. Oh, okay. Wow, have I just heard this so much that it sounds copyright to me? Look at that. Look at how green this is. Look at that. Man, I mean, come on. That's the vibe. Yes, JD. If I see a rat, catch it? All right, if I see a rat. If anybody sees a rat, let me know. I'm going to catch it. JD wants me to catch it. Chad messed up with just one bag of noodles. I really bought the noodles just for the demo. I didn't really think everyone was going to get it. But I'm in. If I'm getting this, I'm picking rice, by the way. The rice is my choice.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, sure.
I have Get the fish sauce with the chili.
Oh, my wife's got it. Perfect. So the one thing I could serve this with, again, this would be the most flexible dish you're going to find. It's going to come to you basically naked, herbed up, and then you load it. So one of the things that would be on the table would definitely be fish sauce and some fresh chili, pickled chili. So my wife's got, can I see what you got there?
I think it's only onion, green onion for me. That's enough.
No dill.
Yeah. No
So-
dill and no.
We have some just straight fish sauce with raw chili in it. So you can also dip your chicken inside. Because the chicken, it's seasoned, but it's blanched and poached, right? So you maybe want a little extra flavor. So she's going to be dipping her chicken into there. I'm going to be tasting my bad boy over here. Actually, this one's for Tang. Huh?
With chili and fish sauce.
Keep my dipping sauce?
Present.
Present it. I just presented. If I can present it, I'll make another one.
I can present it on tape. Okay, yeah.
I present to you the fish sauce and chili.
Can I have just a bowl of the broth and some bacon and just green onion? Let me try it.
Okay.
Yeah. You want rice? Yeah, you can.
So my wife is having doubts about the dill inside. And that's why we would give you this option, because sometimes you feel like you want both and sometimes you don't.
Yeah, yeah.
How
Thank
do you use the chili?
The pickled chili,
Yeah.
I would add, first I would taste it and see if I want it, but then I could add just a little bit of the vinegar if I, why? What, TikTok, why are you trying to ban me? Dude, I'm freaking here, talking. I don't understand. Maybe it just needs eye contact. Maybe the algorithm needs eye contact to know that I'm there. TikTokers, I love you. TikTok, the platform, I'm liking you less and less. Every day I try to stream, you always make my life hard, TikTok. Please don't do that. Okay. Seem to make my life difficult. Oh, but if I was, I could just add the vinegar of the chili if I just wanted a little bit of acidity and slight heat, or I could just go the chili. See, there's no right way or wrong way.
Go up there right now.
Chef, you are live. I am live. I know, but the TikTok just gave me a warning, like,
Bring the food up
hey,
there.
you have
Along.
some bad behavior. Can I eat this? Oh, good. I want to eat it. I love how much herb is in here. Yeah. And you can totally just dip. Just dump the whole rice in there. I think Koreans might be more prone to do it that way. Or I can grab a little bit and just dip.
Yeah. Do you want more chicken?
Yeah.
No.
But I think the fish sauce with chili is a good move. I might be into that. All right, honey, fine.
That's okay.
I'll get you more.
That's what sauce is chili?
That's fish sauce, baby. So I do have some fish sauce, and I'm just going to steal some of my chili out of here. Get my wife a portion, because I know she wants to dip.
Yeah, without dill and rau đắng is better.
Oh, with the rau dang in there. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Oh, so my wife is saying that the rau dang doesn't go with the dill so well. It's better just green onion.
Yeah.
And maybe I can understand that. I think some days, like if there was a vendor that sold this on the street, some days I would go in and I'd be like, give me both. Some days it would just be dill. Some days it would just be green onion. I like to have that little bit of flexibility. And I think I probably would. I would kind of have that option too. You'd pay per chicken leg, however many chicken legs you wanted. And then you would have the option of rau dang or kimchi or maybe a third vegetable component if you wanted it. You don't have to have it. And then rice or noodle. Anthony, your bad behavior is too much herbs for TikTok. Bunch of babies there. Can't handle it. See, now I'm going to just throw some of my rice right in here,
You full?
which would be blasphemy for
Do
some
you want
people.
more?
Another chicken leg and rice.
Do you?
No,
and
I
the
like
rice? Yeah. Just wait a little bit, okay?
it. Great.
Cho Liam mà ít em đổ cái nước đó ra ngoài đây cho chị lấy cái tô mới. Ai
Gummy.
Liam.
This is soul food. I'm going to enjoy it and relax, bro. I'm ready to eat this thing.
This is the definition of Vietnamese soul food right here.
You think? But this is not a Vietnamese dish. You never had this. Even though you've had everything about it, but you've never seen this served like this, right? I've never seen this
Annoying your
anywhere.
brother so much.
I've seen boiled chicken, but not in a broth served in this way. And I like that it's the legs too. Could you use chicken breasts instead of drumsticks? Honey, you could. It would be harder to do it well because you have a high risk of the chicken chicken drying out. If I was going to do it that way, I would throw the chicken breasts in the water and blanch them until they were just cooked. And then I would take the chicken breast out, cool it down, pull it apart, make everything, and then add the chicken at the very end. I would not keep the chicken breast in the soup the whole time. And then you would also deal with the chicken broth not being as flavorful as it is with the drumstick. So if I was doing it with the breast, I would probably start with chicken broth. I would either buy chicken broth or make it, and then cook the chicken breast inside there so you had enough chicken flavor to back it up. The TikTok can't handle how good the chicken soup is. That's why they're trying to kick us out. This is best suited to sell in Dalat or Sapa. I think it would work anywhere, honestly, but it definitely would work in Dalat and Sapa.
Yeah, it's like in the cold water.
Well, and you guys they have such good chicken in those. This is the two colder mountainous areas he's talking about. And so the chicken's really good up there, so this would be great. But Mean Ga, or chicken soup, Mean Ga, Pho Ga, it still sells all in Saigon. And this would just be a very affordable meal.
That's enough.
That's what I really like about it too. The chicken's great. It's tender, cooked well.
One more chicken leg left if you want. Huh?
And yeah, I'm surprised. I think I just like to put the rice right in.
Thắng ăn thì không có nó nguội, nó không có ngon Thắng ơi.
I think with a lot of other soups, I really like to get extremely aggressive. YouTube broke, apparently. That's too much green onion. Wallace, you're a monster. Never. Oh, that's so much green onion. Oh, I'm sorry. I read it as too much. Wallace, we're cool with it. No problems.
Wow, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Damn it, man. Now I feel like I have to go buy chicken legs and some herbs tomorrow. I really wanted this dish. Of everything I watched you make, this speaks to me most. I see, that's the thing. This is a dish anybody can make. You guys can all make this at home. Everyone will be happy with this, no matter who you're cooking it for. And it hits. And it's super healthy, too. No added fat. There's no frying. There's no high heat of anything going on. Everything is just good. You can tell it's seasoned lightly to me.
Thắng. Xíu nữa em phải hâm lên, hâm lại. Hết nóng, hết ngon à.
My wife is using her motherly instincts to demand that Tang comes to eat it right now. Because if it's not hot, it's not delicious. He's coming.
Hâm lại xíu Thắng.
I'm over here wanting him to work, and my wife is over here wanting him to eat. So that's a good, perfect father-mother counterbalancing point.
Dầu
Well,
không có.
I love it. I'm going to spice it up a little bit now. I'll go a little bit of that chili vinegar. A little bit of chili. So I don't want to go too crazy. I'm not trying to blow me out. I still want to have a simple dish.
Ủa? No? No?
But I love that it just depends on your mood. Maybe you try this and you really want to blow yourself out and then you
You
go
want
crazy.
some coffee, Liam? This is good coffee. Go ahead.
Whoa,
I think this is crazy.
Tang's going right away.
Is that
He's
a
not trying to
vinegar?
save his soul, he's trying to kill his soul.
Is that a vinegar?
Yeah.
Oh. Good.
Is this going to be a Tang, we're going to be rich moment?
Let's see if you sell it on the street.
I know only the sound is breaking, the visual is fine. Okay, don't worry. Can you guys let us know how YouTube is working? Is it better? But let's let Tang at least get a bite. Wow, look at that. So enticing.
This is the look that I want when I want to eat on the street.
That much green.
This amount.
Yes, yes, that level of green onion dill. I agree. It can't be too much. It's impossible to be too much.
I don't like the bitter,
The raw dang?
the rau đắng in here.
I do.
Oh, the pickle chili is strong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you loaded it real quick too.
Yeah.
He loves spicy.
It is weird that most of the time with most Viet soups I really want it very aggressively flavored. But this thing, when I approach it, I enjoy how simple it is in keeping it light. And even, it's not under seasoned, but it's lightly seasoned.
And then you just add some fish sauce in it.
Yeah, and then you can load it any way you want.
Yeah.
You could add salt or fish sauce. You can keep it clean with salt. You can darken it with fish sauce. Stream is good. Thank you so much, Hannibal. Let Tang eat. Heard that.
Oh, done?
And see, even me, like I'm dipping in the fish sauce, I don't like it. I don't like it. I want
No?
to keep it, no, I want to keep it straight. It's adding too much color.
Add in there, you mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
Just dipping.
Oh.
I love it. The kids are out. I didn't even get a score. This is the third time I've made this style. I made it once, actually I made it in this house, so it could only have been a month ago. And then I made it.
One time in the old house.
Oh, in the old house? Oh, that was the first time.
No.
So I probably made it 3 or 4 months ago in the old house first. Then I made it when we first moved in here.
When you're sick, right?
Yeah, no, this is the last time. And this is my new go-to style when I'm making a chicken soup.
It's so easy and simple, guys.
And it's good. It's great.
Yeah.
Loving the, it's really far for me to reach on the computer, so I can't highlight your comment, but loving the new location because the whole family can enjoy the food. Yes, I agree there too.
A couple days ago, Chad told me that he's enjoying his studio close to me.
Oh my God, my wife is so happy about this. My wife does clean.
I know it is. I know it is.
She helps
Yeah.
me clean the studio a lot. So usually at
All
the end
the
of the stream,
time.
I'm pretty burnt out. I usually take a bath, and then I take a nap for like 30 minutes, and then I come down and finish cleaning up, and often I'm coming down, the studio's already cleaned. So I enjoy my wife being close to the studio,
Spotless.
and I really, and I do love that my kids can try everything I make now. I like that a lot. I'm very excited they get to try stuff, and you don't always see it, but they often just look in. You know, I can just see them right here, and I see them peek through the window, and that's.
Yeah, I remember when I was little. Now I know how to cook because I watching my parents or my sister cook.
Yeah.
And I did cook. I did watch them long enough that I can just try it myself,
Yeah.
and I cooked it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the kids are watching me cook, but the kids are also cooking too. So
Yeah.
very soon they're going to be cooking.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
us.
She make breakfast and Liam make, and even Jay now she can just microwave food herself.
Yeah. And JD did dishes yesterday.
yeah,
Perfect. Perfect.
you're right.
Tang should get a haircut. Mr. Wallace is not excited about your haircut level. Okay. And does Vietnam have a version of mirepoix? French Pensage, Italian Sofrito, Cajun Holy Trinity, German Supergrun. I've never heard German Supergrun. Does it have a version of Mirepoix? I think yes, and I think the Mirepoix version here would be garlic, shallot, sugar, fish sauce. Or if we're just only talking about aromatics, then garlic and shallot would like be the automatic. No matter what, it's going to have garlic and shallot. It doesn't always have lemongrass, so I can't really put that in the category. But pretty much every single thing is going to have garlic and shallot in it. Maybe you could say garlic, shallot, green onion, but definitely garlic and shallot. Every marinade's got garlic and shallot. Pretty much every soup has garlic and shallot somehow in it. So I could say that for sure.
I think this soup would be better if you just cook with like garden chicken instead of this chicken.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, it's much more. When I eat this, I mean the meat is good, tender, but it's not fatty enough and it's not flavorful enough for me. I like the garden chicken.
So my wife would like the wild chicken in here. Garden chicken, wild chicken that's going to be tougher, but have a stronger chicken flavor, and definitely the Vietnamese palate appreciates that. Not all Western palates appreciate that.
But now, not every garden chicken, you don't have to like there's certain garden chicken is not really tough. And
It's still tougher.
It's still tougher, but it's much more flavorful and
It's more expensive.
More fragrant.
It's more expensive, and you can't just buy, not easily, garden chicken drumsticks. It's usually buying a half a chicken or a whole chicken.
Yeah.
So the reason I like the drumstick in here. I don't want other cuts. I like the drumstick in here, and I want it to be loaded with drumstick. And that I don't disagree. It'd be delicious. I don't disagree. But I love the drumstick only in this bowl. I love the price of the drumsticks. I love that this will be sold for a relatively cheap price. Like, I think, I never priced it out, but I think you can get 2, maybe even 3 drumsticks in a bowl for $40K, $45K. Maybe 50 for 3. But maybe 1 drumstick is $25K. So it's like a very affordable soup, and it's good. Whoa. It's a banger, correct, Dark Knight? Chef, no more kids required because Tang is your unofficial 4th child. I wouldn't go that far. But he's a welcome member of the family anytime.
Let me prepare my adoption paper.
The new location is great because no one is asking Tree to do the dishes pronto. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
It's not on stream though.
Yeah, he's over there getting asked
But
to do the dishes.
he's happy because mommy helped him a lot.
Yeah, he's getting better at it too.
Yeah.
Chef, your wife is so happy she has connected her favorite moments in life. She's very happy as long as I'm doing good, I guess. And I'm being a good husband too. That's an important part of this. Rating?
Ready?
Rating. Let's rate it.
Let's Tree go first.
Twee, okay, let Honey go first and see what the score is.
Can I have the same number?
It's a 9.
9. I always like this style. It's like sometimes just bowl of rice and it's just chicken broth with a lot of green onion.
Yep.
Or even it's just a bowl of pork
Yep.
broth. And that's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I prefer chicken for this style. I would not like it as much with pork.
To me, it's equally as good. I like with no dill and no bitter vegetable for me.
Yeah.
I like the garden chicken. If the garden chicken, I think I could do 9.5 or even close to 10. Yeah.
I'm going 9 too.
Yeah.
It's a perfect soup for family setup. It's super savory, super. I mean, I think it's a soul food right here.
Yeah. This is so.
And I like the addition of the bitter vegetable in there. It could work with any kind of vegetable, I think.
Yes.
Chrysanthemum leaf.
Chrysanthemum leaf would be good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yes.
just good.
I would like that.
Yeah.
They, Hong Kong vegetable, aka chrysanthemum leaf, aka. What's
Even
it?
a shredded cabbage would be good.
Yes, I said that. What's the Vietnamese name? No.
Dan O.
Dan O. Yes. That would be a very good leaf in here as well. It's so flexible.
Super easy. You see, chef make it with one pot.
Yes.
Beside for the rice pot. 'Cause
Yes.
I think everyone should have one.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is it's such an easy thing to cook. I'm going 9.5. I think it's top tier. I love it. There's so many things I love about it. I love the flavor. I love how it makes me feel when I eat it. I love how easy it is to cook. I love the cost of it when I cook it. I love how flexible it is. So I think it's great. It's really, really great. It's going to please every single person that you put it down in front of them. And every single person is going to be able to manipulate and season it at the table to the way they like it, and it'll be perfect. So I think it's something great. I'm just thinking right now because my wife's talking about pork. I wouldn't like it as much with pork, but I think with a white fish it'd be great too. You could do it with tilapia. I want a really lean, clean protein flavor. I don't want too strong of a flavor in here. I want it to be simple. So I think a white fish will work really well. And you could even potentially mix chicken and fish. I could put actually, never mind. I take that back. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, I'm into it. Super.
If you're not eating green onion and dill, the soup might look less sexy.
It's boring.
Yeah, it's boring.
Yeah, boring. But the amount of herbs in there is important to me. Obviously, if I did sell this someday, and I might, like, this would be the kind of thing, and I love this too, because trying to cook this for 100 or 300 or 500 bowls a day, easy. As long as I had a big ass steam kettle or a giant pot, it would be the exact same thing with this little pot, just bigger. So you could make it for so many people. If you're watching this stream, or you watch it later, and you want to start a business in Vietnam or your local area, you can do this. I got no patent on it, and even if I did, who cares? I would say this is a good product to sell. I think I'd be very happy if you did, so I don't have to, and I could just come and eat it. That would be great. This is why your content is so powerful. You've connected with your viewers. Thank you, Dark Knight. I appreciate that, and hopefully it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and more like real connection, real humans. Drop the AI slop. And I love that. I'm very, very grateful. I wasn't grateful before that my passion in life was cooking as a kid, because younger it sucked. You don't make any money and everything sucked. But as we get older and AI is coming, this is truly human, real, and I'm grateful I'm in this direction. I believe in it long term. So I'm very excited about that. I think hopefully, food is only going to get more important to our humanity. Chef, how was the conversation in regards to your pop-up? John, what are you meaning about that? What conversation are you speaking about for the pop-up?
Maybe just talking to the customer.
Well, I'm just asking John. John can clarify, and I'll answer the question well. I'm leaving Vietnam soon. Gonna miss trying your banh mi shop. Makeup, when are you out? I think you're out soon, though. I think soon, right? I think Mama Tweet deserves the golden ticket for all her support in cleaning the CKS Kid Helping Tree. She has a golden ticket. And I promise you, whether she had a golden ticket or not, she still would come here anytime she wanted. John, if you can clarify your question, I'd love to answer before we end the stream, because we're going to end very soon. Okay. This feels like bún ca rô đầm, but chicken instead.
Not quite.
Not quite.
The flavor is
Not
much
the same.
different.
I think it would be an interesting idea to take not the chicken legs with the meat inside, but if there was a clean chicken leg and I just had the bones, to puree the bones, chop up the bones really, really small, then try to make the soup and boil it super hard, and try to get. I like the idea of trying to make a bún ca rô đầm, which is one of my favorite fish soups ever, but trying to make that with chicken. I think that'd be a cool idea to try to attempt. Fry the chicken. Oh, you'd have to fry the chicken. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Fry the chicken. Huh?
Yeah, you have to fry the chicken hard and then put it in the soup. Yeah, I think that would be cool.
You remember yesterday we had the fried pork in
Yes.
the soup? It's pretty good.
Oh, did you put it in the soup?
No, it was in the soup. It was in the spicy soup.
Was it in there?
Yeah.
I didn't get a piece.
I had one piece.
Oh, okay. Do you not like the AI stuff? It's not that I don't like AI slop. I don't like that. AI is a tool I think is very powerful. I think it's helpful. I
Còn một
do.
miếng ở ngoài giống như
It
vậy
seems
đó.
like a great technology
Có
that's
gì
got
chút xíu nó
incredible
chỉ mang
benefits,
vào.
incredible downsides. And I don't think it's going to be stopped, but I just want to make sure we don't lose our humanity. So I will fight to keep humanity as the AI comes and grows. It's been helpful to me, honestly. Yesterday I was on my desk working, and I was deep in AI for a couple hours, just trying to get some game plans and get a clear plan, and it was very helpful. I can't say I hate it, but I'm nervous.
Còn miếng
I cooked the chicken soup with pumpkin, 1 tomato, chicken,
đây.
stock charcoal chicken, and some greens. What's charcoal chicken? Chicken stock charcoal chicken. Is that the black chicken?
Yeah,
If it's still going on, I'll try and come eat in September. Yes, that sounds like a great idea. That'll be in. Oh, on Monday's live, you were going to have a conversation with your wife on what will happen with the Pop Cup Kitchen. Oh, I got you there.
What happened?
We didn't have a conversation because my wife is now a full-time gardener. She is just in the dirt all the time.
Not full time, no.
This whole time, I was supposed to become a farmer, but my wife has become the farmer now, just farming out our house, every corner we got in this house. I just really want to talk to her because she's going to be the server. If you like me cooking, you'll like that lady serving. But we just need to plan out how we're going to do plateware and silverware and how is the service going to flow and doing dishes and stuff. Because the space is absolutely amazing, but it's a little bit tight. So we need to be thoughtful of where we're going to put stuff and how we're actually going to serve. Chef Rang reminds me of Wolfgang Puff. If he hasn't figured out a cooking dating show, I think you're up a creek without a paddle. Yeah. And I can get that vibe of Rang and Wolfgang Puff. They both kind of got a similar, lively, bubbly energy. Great stream. See you Monday. Thank you, Hannibal. What's up, Lil Chew? We are going to be out. You're hitting us right at the end. We made a badass chicken soup, but it is time to clean. Monday, I do believe, I'll just give you a little teaser before we clear up. Is this happening?
Maybe my friends come. Or even, if not, maybe Wednesday. Monday or Wednesday, she come.
Monday would be better.
Yeah.
Let's try to make Monday the day.
Okay. Yeah.
Monday, we may have a guest chef coming in. Miss Hung. We love Miss Hung. This is one of my wife's best friends who is a great cook. And she had her.
We know each other at the same time you and me know.
Yes, when my wife and I met, they met. And Hung is a great cook and quite a character. She is a bubbly young lady.
She's very funny.
She's very funny. She had a restaurant in Phu Quoc Island in southern Vietnam, which is now closed. She closed that. She's moving on, doing different things now. But hopefully she will be here Monday. It's possible it should be Wednesday. Monday's my preferred day. She's going to show us some classic Vietnamese dishes. I believe we might be seeing how to make nem nung, which would be great because she does that very, very well. And you may know her from previous videos we've done. When we went to Phu Quoc, Tang is eagerly scrambling through the old YouTube page trying to bring up this video. He is on the hunt right now. But she was, if you remember when we went to Phu Quoc, she was the very, very bubbly restaurant owner. And we had Hoteu.
She's loud, she's fun.
A squid seafood soup. There she is. Way to go, Tang. She also never wears a bra. That is her other claim to fame, that Hung never ever will wear a bra. So she's awesome. She's super fun. And I've been looking forward to her coming because she's just cracks me up. Okay. Thank you, Tang, for pulling it up. Great job. We're going to call this stream an end. Thank you so much for watching. Just clear that out. And we'll see you next time. See you on Monday. Have a great day. Peace.
Okay.
YouTube. Okay. Peace.
Is everything off now?
Yeah. We're done. Bye, TikTok.
So I can scream at you.
All right. Can you end the stream and we'll just shoot it right now.